And well, you can hear the audio within the rink. We are live from the PMM, the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright tonight for Game 2, a Saturday night. What better night can you get for hockey? An 8:30 start, you'd swear we're on the West Coast, but that's all right. What I want to say, if I'm talking about Coast, thank you to everybody who's tuning in coast to coast tonight here on Dolynny TV to watch Game 2 of the NEAJBHL second round playoff series between the Wainwright Bisons and the Cold Lake Ice. Well, shall we do the math on how things played out last time? A 6-2 victory for the Wainwright Bisons. 3 goals go up in the third period after a 3-2 intermission, and the Wainwright Bisons walked away with that 6-2 victory. Really, 2 takeaways I have from Game 1. The Bisons had 2 guys record 4-point nights, and I mean, when you're talking about 6 goals and 2 guys record 4 points of 6 goals, that's not too bad math. Keenan Scott on the back end for Wainwright was one of them. Number 10, and of course Tanner Fleck, number 97 for the Wainwright Bisons, the other. Now, the other takeaway I want to talk about, the one for Cold Lake last game last Wednesday there. Cold Lake did an excellent job getting in front of the net and creating roadblocks early on for Austin Pryor, and that's how they created 2 goals. I mean, Colton Buckta just drove to the net, so he got in front, got a chance, and put it home on a 2-on-1, and Bryce Schultheis, excellent job battling in front, gets the tip down, and if you saw the celebration live, you know how pumped and how much that goal meant to Bryce Schultheis and the Cold Lake Ice. So a very, very different looking Game 6, or Game 2, pardon me, I'm gonna say coming into this one, because you want to talk about 6-goal games. Nelson Schiller gave up 2 6-goal games in the first round series to the St. Paul Canadians. Both games were followed up with 3-2 victories for Cold Lake in overtime. Not saying that's a possibility tonight, but it is a possibility, because we're going to play the game of hockey in the second round NEAJBHL playoffs, and if we're doing that, anything is in the realm of possibility tonight, and Nelson Schiller has proven that he can bounce back after a tough game. So the referees skate to the ice. We get set. And Preston Huntington tuning in from Virginia tonight. So we've got coast to coast and the United States of America as well. About 1:16 before we get things going here in Wainwright at the Peace Memorial Multiplex. Of course, if you're just tuning in, I'm Tyson Olney, ready to carry you through for Game 2 of the NEAJBHL second round playoff series between the Bisons and the Ice. It's going to be a very hard fought battle, I feel. Penalties are another issue that both teams need to avoid tonight, and if anything serves correct, there were at least 8 chances for the Cold Lake Ice. Here come the Wainwright Bisons. They really like winning that Western Canadian Championship, that's for sure. There's Nelson Schiller in net for the Cold Lake Ice. Nelly, you know what? He just had some guys outweighed him, really. Schiller made the first move a couple of times and guys buried it on him. A couple of rebound jamming goals in front, and that was a couple of goals for the Bisons. A couple breaks in clean on net, and that was Nelly's story in Game 1. We'll see what his story is in Game 2. Austin Pryor at the other end for the Wainwright Bisons. Well, he was Austin Pryor for Wainwright, as he has been all season, stopping everything he could, and 2 goals. Like I said, Cold Lake did an awesome job getting the net on one and getting in front of the net on the other. Cawthorne, the backup goaltender for the Wainwright Bisons, will get out, skate across the ice a little bit late, and there's the other boys for Wainwright coming out as the numbers climb. What I would like you guys to remember is, if you want to catch every single game here on Dolynny TV the rest of the way for this playoff series, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have a YouTube account. And at the other time, don't forget to share this stream through a text message, messenger on Facebook, whatever. Anyone who should be watching, make sure they are watching. We'll step aside for O Canada and let the rink announcer drive you all the way through.
Number 49, Austin Pryor. Will you please rise to the playing of our national anthem?
with that, the music fades, the anthem is played, and we are ready for Game 2 between the Wainwright Bisons and the Cold Lake Ice. Yes, sir. I'll have to grab myself a program during the first period intermission. Kind of forgot to do that tonight, so we may have a few first names missing from the broadcast. But I'll try my best and hopefully don't butcher anything here. As up front tonight, it's Mitchell Koskis, Blake Fletcher, and Carson James for the Wainwright Bisons. The Evan Feehan, Donovan Devo line, and of course centering that line, Colton Buckta on the back end, Jake Bartman, and Austin Power. The face-off goes to the end board, or sideboard, pardon me, as Colton Buckta gives chase, and Austin Power's got to make a quick play. Cold Lake Ice coming out with a little bit of jump early. Colton Buckta all the way down the ice early on. And Blake Fletcher carries the cross for the Bisons. Misplay right onto the stick of Buckta. Buckta's going to try and drive, but Josh Berg cuts him off. Now Johnson will bring it up, and he's got it up to Fletcher. Fletcher fires it in on to Sheeler. Sheeler's 2-on-1, and Koskis almost has a chance for a second, but it's played back to Austin Power, who gets the start. He gets it up to Feehan. Feehan will go over top of Dawson Adamanchuk, freeing up Colton Buckta. The shot on, stopped by Austin Pryor into the corner now for the Cold Lake Ice. Buckta onto the stick of Feehan to the point now. It's Noah Cook. Noah Cook and Tegan Pashnuk out there for the Cold Lake Ice on the back end. It goes all the way around the boards, eludes Stephen Kuflick, and it's Kuflick, Thackeray, and Henderson out there for the ice right now. Puck goes into the corner near side. Jonah Henderson gives chase. Scott Thackeray on it for the ice. He's going to work it up and fire it into the corner right, maybe onto the stick of Jonah Henderson. They're going to consider it offside from there, I guess. Or are they considering that an icing? Okay, my eyes aren't about me yet tonight, but we'll get there eventually. The face-off to the right of Nelson Sheeler, Scott Thackeray, Jonah Henderson, and of course Stephen Kuflick up front. Tanner Fleck out there, the 4-point night as well. Keenan Scott. Scott down the boards, it's onto the stick of Adamanchuk now, Zach Mackay. Mackay will work in the corner, he's taken out, and now another pair come into battle. Noah Cook battling Tanner Fleck. Does a good job, takes a stick in the chest. Fleck continues to work the puck on Noah Cook. It's battled along, and Jonah Henderson comes up with it before Tanner Fleck knocks another man off the puck. Noah Cook this time comes up, and he will be knocked off the puck, but get it out on a glove pass. Luckily onto a Bison stick, and we don't have a whistle. Bison start back in their own zone. It's McKinley going to Scott. He leaves it there on the boards for Bryce Woodward. It's dumped in by Stephen Kuflick. The Ice get a change, so do the Bisons. The captain, Curtis McKinley, carries it across into the neutral zone onto the stick of Chandler Klein. Chandler Klein, who had a couple goals last game, looking for more, but was blocked there. Shane Whitney gets it to the point, not out, and Kobe Scott is also in the lineup for the Wainwright Bisons tonight. So Kobe is the forward, Keenan is the defenseman. Greenwood takes contact, but it's Chandler Klein who goes down awkwardly after the hit. Dawson Valier. Valier will fire it around, and that is onto the stick, up into the neutral and fired back in by the Cold Lake Ice. That was Cole Greenwood's stick firing that puck in. Valier in his own zone behind his own net. And it's Shane Whitney giving chase. Now he'll go for the line change. Jean-Guy Beauvert and Bryce Schultheis out there. Schultheis runs his man into the boards. Jean-Guy Beauvert comes up with the puck briefly before Landon Johnson takes it away. Puck carried up by Kobe Scott. Offside Bryce Woodward. And with 17:08 to go in this first period, we only have one shot on net, and it's the visiting team, the Cold Lake Ice, who have that shot. We've seen great, I don't know if you'd call it puck possession, but puck battles by the Wainwright Bisons in the ice zone, and the Cold Lake Ice just content to keep firing it down into the Wainwright zone. They're coming out with a little bit of pace here, making sure Wainwright stays hemmed in. Puck fired across behind the net. Now Bryce Schultheis takes his man. Jake Bartman dances onto the stick of Bryce Schultheis, knocked off his. And it's out to the blue line. Jake Bartman rips the shot in on prior glove save. 16:45 to go. The Ice now have the only two shots of this game. 0-0. The score remains as well. So the face-off to the left of Austin Pryor. As the face-off scrambled to the near side boards in the Bison zone. Shot fired, but it's blocked there. And it will be up, shot in again by Evan Pehan. Never mind, I thought the Bisons had cleared it into the neutral, but Evan Pehan at the blue line, last-ditch attempt to keep it in, and now he's kept it in off another stick, onto the stick, and the Cold Lake Ice can get it in front. Johnson will clear the defenseman. Jake Bartman at the blue line, fires it down behind the net. Colton Buckta looking for it there. Now it's Feehan, Howitt, and Buckta working on it, so okay. A different looking line combination for the Cold Lake Ice. It's not Bevo, Buckta, and Feehan, but that's all right. Either way, they had some zone time, and that's all the Cold Lake's asking for in game number 2. Puck played and onto the stick of Bray Howitt. He'll go across the ice in the neutral zone, but it's turned over. Taking out there is Mitchell Koskis. Puck played down on to Nelson Sheeler. And with 15:50, we have a face-off coming to the left of Nelson Sheeler. They didn't actually count that as a shot on Austin Pryor, so the shots are now 1 apiece between the Ice and the Bisons. Face-off is Jonah Henderson against Blake Fletcher. It's won by Fletcher. The captain, Curtis McKinley, carries it in. He's in the corner, fires it across slot, but it deflects, and Scott Thackeray will carry it out into the neutral zone. Jonah Henderson picks it up there. Henderson goes, but turned back by McKinley. It's onto the stick of Tegan Pasechnik. Tegan Pasechnik was not in the lineup last game, but tonight he's back in looking to make a difference. Puck played across to McKinley as both teams kind of try to find a certain setup that works for them in the other's offensive zone. Turn back, Keenan Scott now at his blue line, retreats all the way in front of Pryor. He goes across to McKinley, who leaves it there for Fletcher. Now onto the stick of McKinley, tipped in down the ice by Carson James. Will have an icing. There's been 2 plays already this game that right at that center line looks like it's a cross by my eyes, but just barely an icing. Referee's doing a good job of, I guess, keeping this game even keel so far. And talking about even keel, that's exactly what the Wainwright Bisons want to do. Cold Lake's come out with pace, but you see Wainwright's so far held them off. Puck played there, Koskis goes to the center and shot fired in by Greenwood, but now he's trapped back and a pass misses Carson James. He wanted it, he tapped his stick a good 2 times, couldn't get it, and then when it came, it totally missed him. We have an icing. Now it's 14:54 to go in this first period. It's the face-off to the right of Austin Pryor. It's the same goaltending matchup we saw in game 1. Nelson Sheeler for the Cold Lake Ice and Austin Pryor for the Wainwright Bisons. And if you're just tuning in, 2 things I ask tonight: make sure to subscribe so you don't miss another game, and make sure to share the crap out of this link. You want to make sure everybody who should be watching is watching tonight. The face-off is Jean-Guy Beauvert against Mitchell Koskis. Koskis loses it. The shot on by the Cold Lake Ice stopped by Pryor. Bray Howitt now on his regular line. It's lost to Koskis, who will start away with Carson James. James fires it down, and they'll peel off for a change. Nelson Sheeler behind his own net. Reverses to Denny Kentel. Now, when I was saying earlier on in the pregame, I thought, you know what, Denny Kentel had a decent game in game 1, but I think he's maybe going to be an X factor for the Cold Lake Ice. He's been that X factor a couple of games in the first round. Why not tonight? Shot fired up, and it's off the skate. I was going to say stick, but off the skate of Jean-Guy Beauvert, and Denny Kentel works back into his own zone across the ice to Jake Bartman. Bartman's got Curtis Gullickson, who we picked up in Vermilion. Curtis Gullickson just about to start school for carpentry right away here. Good on him for getting the post-secondary. A little bit of a shout out there is Curtis Gullickson. He's not worried about post-secondary tonight. He was going banging, crashing into the end boards. Adam Manchuk darts his man, but puck goes wide. And Zach Mackay will pick it up there. Mackay back, and that's a goal. Tanner Fleck buries it top shelf on Nelson Sheeler. 1-0 for the Bisons. So 1-0 after Dawson Adamanchuk misses, making the defender blow a tire, and then all of a sudden Tanner Fleck just fires it from the slot, one-timer, makes it a 1-0 game for the Wainwright Bisons. 2 shots apiece, so the Bisons get the early jump after Cold Lake Ice looked on that first shift of the game like they were going to come out and dictate the pace of play. Well, now the Bisons dictate the scoreboard. Kobe Scott leaves it there, and it will be tipped up by Noah Cook with the turnover now. Chandler Klein in the corner for Kobe Scott. Chandler Klein, Bryce Woodward, and Kobe Scott. Kobe Scott has it picked off there by Evan Feehan, worked up into the neutral, fired back in. Nelson Sheeler the save. He'll cover it and leave it for Tegan Pashnik. Tegan Pashnik up the boards, knocked down and turned over to Bryce Woodward. Shot by Klein off the bar and out of play. The Wainwright Bisons, oh yeah, let me tell you, they just activated into this game. You can see it on that shift. So, now what does Cold Lake have for a response? Well, they've got the Thackeray, Kuflick, and Henderson line. They were caught out there on an icing last shift, so they were a little bit more tired, and now they've gotten about a solid minute and a half of rest, so we'll see if they can go out there and make a difference on this shift. Henderson cuts 2 men, almost loses the puck to Cole Ackroyd. Ackroyd sees the puck go way by him, and Scott Thackeray carries it in with a head of steam. In on net, backhander, Austin Pryor the save. So now the shots even at 3 apiece. Austin Pryor just held steady, knew the shot was coming, bunkered down in the butterfly and made the save. 1-0 for the Wainwright Bisons on the goal from Tanner Fleck. Fleck now 5 points in 2 games in this series, 4-1 and 1 tonight. Henderson's line stays out there. Thackeray has an option back to the point. He'll fire the shot looking for the tip by Kuflick, almost had it. Cold Lake keeps it in briefly. Looks like it's still in. And not really sure where the puck sits as it's carried out by Keenan Scott, who will headman to Carson James. James turned back, but it's right back on his stick as Scott Thackeray took a second to find the puck and couldn't find it. Now Cole Greenwood with the puck will go across to Thackeray, and this may skip by, and Henderson knocks down his man. The puck had taken off the end side boards, and Kuflick will pick it up in the neutral zone. Keenan Scott picked off by Jonah Henderson, who plays it across Thackeray. Thackeray burns it, top shelf on the backhand. What a goal. Austin Pryor sent sprawling for the first goal of the game. And how about that? We're tied at 1 apiece. Just a developing play. The fake slap shot from Jonah Henderson absolutely fools Austin Pryor, who knew if the pass was going to go, it had to be tight. And let me tell you, it wasn't ever tight. But the Cold Lake Ice, for the 2nd game in a row, answer back the 1-1 goal. And we've got a 1-1 game, so right there, 12-12 to go in this first period. Scott Thackeray gets the goal, Jonah Henderson the assist, and we have a 1-1 game here at the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright. I feel a little bit more alive tonight, and maybe that's due to getting a really good rest this morning. Either way, the Cold Lake Ice seem to have gotten a good rest, so did the Wainwright Bisons. 2 goals up in the column, now a shot maybe for Bray Howitt, but it's darting around all around the slot, but not on anyone's stick per se. Carson Leggett plays it there, across to Justin McKinley, pardon me. And now a shot fired in by Austin Power. He was feeling it in warm-up, let me tell you that. Watching Austin Power in warm-up, he was taking the lacrosse-style shots. Kind of an odd thing to see in warm-up during a hockey game, but either way, maybe a good sign for Austin Power tonight. Jake Bartman across from Bray Howitt. He'll fire it up the board. Shane Whitney looking to stand on the Bison's blue line, but he was turned back just in time there by Landon Johnson. Puck fired, and it's on the Bray Howitt stick. He'll go on to the stick of Austin Power, who chips it into center ice, but Shane Whitney once again unable to come up with it. Puck onto the stick of the goal scorer for the Bisons, Tanner Fleck, but he stood up very easily by Austin Power. Both are big men, and Austin Power, you know, he's got the power to rock a guy, and going after Dawson Adamanchuk was Connor Landry, giving him an extra shot. Austin Power around behind his own net. He'll play the puck up the boards, and it's going to find the stick of Curtis Gullickson. The 4th line. This is the only real line you can call a 4th line for the Cold Lake Ice. But you know what? They are absolute warriors out there. Curtis Gullickson and Bryce Schultheis both have key points. I mean, Bryce Schultheis had that momentum shifting goal last game, get it to 3-2, where the Cold Lake Ice rode a little bit of momentum into the end of the second period, and Curtis Gullickson, first game back in the lineup in a while, got a big point against St. Paul in one of the earlier games. Gullickson goes in, gives a little bit of a shove to McKinley, and well, 10-13 to play. The Cold Lake Ice, they were down 1, but now hey, right back in at 1 apiece between the Bisons and Ice. Jean-Guy Boisvert, Evan Feehan, and Colton Buckta. Head coach Scott Hood just throwing out whoever he feels like early on in this one. Wainwright's keeping to their normal lines. Keenan Scott fires the shot, looks for the second rebound. Noah Cook cuts him off. Now Scott onto the stick of Chandler Klein. Chandler Klein to Kobe Scott. Scott will wait it out, and he gets past Jean-Guy Boisvert, walks into the slot. Puck fired wide of the net. Now back onto the stick of Bryce Woodward. Bryce Woodward goes out into the neutral, no man back. So if Evan Feehan can create something here, maybe a chance for the Cold Lake Ice. He's passed off to Keenan Scott. Now Bryce Woodward's the one creating something until shut down by the captain. Colton Buckta, Evan Feehan out into the neutral. He's got Colton Buckta, but Buckta just overskated the puck, and it's brought back the other way by the captain, Curtis McKinley of the Bisons. The shot stopped by Sheeler into the near side corner, back to the point. Dawson Valier rips one, stop, and another save for 2, actually counted, for Nelson Sheeler. Bryce Woodward on this shift. It's an extended shift due to how much pressure they've had. Curtis McKinley playing a lot of forward on that shift for the Bisons, and you know what? He's that good of an offensive defenseman that he can do that, and a very good leader for the Bisons locker room at that as well. Denny Quintal carries it across. He's going to go for a skate, dances in, puck lost, and now the Bisons 3-on-1 the other way unless Scott Thackeray can get back. Now 2-on-2. Good job by Cole Greenwood to force the shot from the outside. Puck goes up on out of play, and we've got 8:49 to play in this first period. The Bisons take their first lead in the shot department, 7-5. All right, we've been treated to a very good hockey game so far. A very different period from the last period we saw, which was that 6-2 finish in game 1. And we have the media timeout, so I'll take a few seconds to breathe. I don't mind taking a second. You can see Blake Fletcher out to talk to the referee. One thing that I didn't really touch on in that first round series is they do run this year a 4-man refereeing system in the playoffs. We saw a 3-man system all season long, and then as soon as the playoffs switched over, they switched to a 4-man system, which you see, which you do see in provincials. So Stephen Kuflick now is going to come out and say, hey, what's Fletcher telling you? I'd like to hear that. And he's going to take the ref's ear for the final 20 seconds, and looks like we're just about ready to get back underway here at the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright tonight. How about that? It is 1-1 between the Bisons and the Ice at the PMM in Wainwright. Clock runs out, they wait for the buzzer, and now we got a puck drop. It's Jonah Henderson, Stephen Kuflick, and Scott Thackeray. Kuflick sees it coming along the near side boards out of the corner to him. Now Cole Greenwood fires it from that corner to Scott Thackeray into the neutral zone, and the Bisons' Dawson Valier fires it into that near side corner once again. Puck picked up there. Cole Greenwood takes a stick up high, now a shot in, and Cole Greenwood just narrowly missed taking that one to the dome. Dawson Valier takes contact, and now Jonah Henderson once again with a charge in his step tonight. Carries it across the line. That's an onside play. It'll be dumped into the corner for Scott Thackeray. Thackeray's got no time to play it, but he gets it through to Stephen Kuflick. Kuflick's trying to keep it alive against Carson James of the Wainwright Bisons. It's turned over to Thackeray, and Henderson keeps it in now. He'll fire a shot up over top of the net. A little bit of jump in this game, and I'm liking every second of it because it allows me to get right into it. Carson James along the end, far side wall, not the end wall. I don't know what's going on there tonight. But a trip, that's down Blake Fletcher. Maybe he'll be talking to the ref about that next media timeout. Shot on by Austin Power. Seen all the way by Austin Pryor. Bryce Schultheis just does the casual skate in to say hello. And we have a whistle, a face-off to the right of, or to the left? Yeah, right. My left, Austin Pryor's right. And it will be Connor Landry against his opponent, Justin McKinley. So Curtis Gullickson gets taken out, but he's able to really do a good job of tying it up in the slot. The Ice just battling away. Gullickson taking all kinds of abuse, and the Bisons finally work it out of the zone. Carson Leggett fires it down the ice, and will chase after Cole Ackroyd as well. Battled there. Austin Power and Connor Landry battling their men. Power gets it up and out, and Curtis Gullickson will skate it across center, fires a shot on and Pryor just steers it off the stick. Bisons once again look to get it out. They do. And it's onto the stick of Ackroyd. Ackroyd goes to dance. Jake Bartman doesn't get past him how he'd like, but he keeps the puck. Ackroyd cuts to the front of the net, taken out there, and Jake Bartman will go for a skate with Curtis Gullickson. He's leading the charge is Bartman. Dumps it in, goes for a change. Just as you think you're going to get excited, he goes off. Shot by Leggett, goes around the boards, onto the stick of Sheeler for a brief second before going all the way around. Ray Howitt battling there. That near side corner, a popular destination for players tonight in this first period. Jean-Guy Beauvert dumps it off to Bray Howitt, fires the shot. Austin Pryor juggles it, and a save there gives the Cold Lake Ice the shot edge, 8-7 with 6:27 to go in this first period. All right. That's just when the internet glitches out. Back to play. And the Bisons are out of their own zone. A penalty upcoming into the Cold Lake Ice. Tanner Fleck across to Dawson Adamanchuk. Now onto the stick of Zach Mackay. Mackay fires it up, off Sheeler, off the top of the net, but they control the puck still. Curtis McKinley down into the slot. The Ice touch it, and the penalty upcoming. So we'll have the call. Just waiting for the man to go to the box. It's Shane Whitney. Shane Whitney took a penalty in game one. I believe the Bison scored on that power play. I may be mistaken, but they will head to the penalty kill. Will the Ice once again. The first penalty of this game. I don't even have a sheet to write down power play chance or anything. But Stephen Kuflick out there on the penalty kill. He's an effective penalty killer as much as he is as a goal scorer for the Cold Lake Ice. Shot on, fired in, and saved by Nelson Sheeler. Puck back to the point. Keenan Scott once again tees it up. Tip in front by Carson James. Doesn't get it done, and the Cold Lake Ice clear down the ice to Austin Pryor. Pryor out, he has all kinds of time to play it, and he just leaves it there for Keenan Scott. Scott will work it out. And onto the stick of Curtis McKinley, 5:33 left in the period, 1:30 left in the penalty to Shane Whitney. Keenan Scott looking for an option, he's got Carson James, but it's Tanner Fleck at the point. Fleck maybe looking for another goal, and it will be played out once again by the Cold Lake Ice. Down to Austin Pryor. Pryor's had to come out a couple of times to play this puck early on in this first period. And we're not really early on, but so far in the game we are. Bryce Woodward now with the puck for the Wainwright Bisons. Carries it across center. Cuts in on goal. Over to the corner. And stopped there by Jake Bartman niftily. Now it's back to the point, Dawson Valier. Valier looking for an option. He's got Kobe Scott in front, battling Jake Bartman. Zach Mackay back door. Cole Ackroyd has it bounce off his stick. Actually, that was Bryce Woodward, pardon me. Puck all the way down in the Bison zone. And Dawson Valier will go up to Bryce Woodward. Jake Bartman out to challenge him. He has to dump it in, and Kobe Scott will give chase for the Bisons. 23 seconds to go so far. Effective penalty killing, but some chances for the Bisons. Dawson Valier, this shot stopped by Sheeler. 16 seconds left in the penalty to Shane Whitney. And I'd say two grade A chances for the Bisons on that power play. Both times not being finished off. So 4:20 to go in this first period. The face-off to the left of Nelson Sheeler. Jean-Guy Beauvert, one of the Ice's best penalty killers, out there to finish off this penalty to Shane Whitney, and then that should get his line to full strength as well. Puck played back to Curtis McKinley. McKinley sees something coming off his stick, some tape or something, and the puck will be played into the corner. Bray Howard has Shane Whitney coming out, but Shane Whitney once again can't come up with the puck, but Denny Cantel in his own zone will carry it out. Denny Cantel, after being on that penalty kill, looking to charge the puck in. He's now got nobody other than Cole Greenwood back at the blue line. And it will be around Denny Cantel. Hey, you know what? Actually, that play worked out for Cantel. It's fired into the slot. Jean-Guy Beauvert didn't get all of it. Now the Bison's out of the zone. Mitchell Koskis stopped there by Bray Howard, who will fire it across to Beauvert, again off his stick. And now Dawson Adamanchuk with a burst of speed. Couldn't get it done. Ice played down. A little bit of neutral zone war going on in this late going of this first period. Dawson Valier across to Josh Berg. Berg leaves it there for Johnson. And it will be fired down to Noah Cook. Noah Cook goes up to Josh Berg. Berg will play it to Carson James. And Tegan Passionate will play it in. Noah Cook behind his own net for the Cold Lake Ice. Fires it up to Connor Landry and down the ice it goes. Icing will be the call. And we'll have a face-off in the Cold Lake Ice zone with 2:52 to go. Right there, everyone making sure everything's in check for the intermission. Appreciate our sponsors reaching out to us to ensure everything is accurate going into the intermission. And you will see our shout out to our sponsors in this first period intermission. And I hope you do check them out in Cold Lake. Puck fired on. Good chance, but Nelson Schiller stands his ground. 2:39 to go. 11-11 the shots. All right. So it's the Henderson line back out there for Cold Lake. They've got the goal, as does Tanner Fleck of the Wainwright Bisons. So he's not out there, so maybe this favors the Cold Lake Ice. Puck fired back in. Cold Lake's Nelson Schiller, goaltender for tonight's matchup after giving up 6 last game. Jonah Henderson leading it out of the zone. He'll fire a shot into the glove of Austin Pryor, who leaves it there for his defenseman Dawson Valier. Valier up and into the neutral zone. Good job by Jake Bartman to realize that was getting by Austin Pryor and jump on it. Puck played back onto the stick of Jonah Henderson. Cole Ackroyd leaves it there. And Jake Bartman goes up to Scott Thackeray. Thackeray looking for an option, turns back to Power. 1:56 to go. This period kind of slowing down after a good start by both teams getting that early goal each. Kobe Scott's got a man in the slot, shot on net, tucked in. What a finish by Bryce Woodward. Absolutely no room to tuck it, and he does it. So the Bisons score the late goal. It's 2-1 for the Wainwright Bisons. I didn't think it was humanly possible. Woodward was at about I don't even want to say, about a 15-degree angle off the ice before tucking that in the net, and he does just as he hits the ice. We've got a 2-1 game. The referee's conferring with Buckton and Beauvert, but they're telling them exactly what they don't want to hear. So it's Beauvert, Evo, and Buck out there. Face off won by the Bisons, a $1:42 to play in this first period. Buckta across, and the Bisons turn back. Fires the game. Bryce Woodward gets the goal.
Assist by number 61.
Buck played behind the net.
And number 91, Chandler Klein.
So Chandler Klein and Kobe Scott get the points. That's change up from Keenan Scott getting 4 points last night. Talk about a guy blowing a tire. How about Josh Berg? Zach Mackay fires it back to Dawson Adamanchuk, fires it in, and that's going to trickle right beside the net, but not in. Colton Buckta trying to fire it up the boards, gets it around the other way. Donovan Biebel leading it to Jean-Guy Beauvert, who's in on a break. Josh Berg trailing him. Jean-Guy Beauvert knocked off the stick by Johnson. Quinn Johnson does the job for the Wainwright Bisons to stop that Jean-Guy Beauvert chance. Last minute of play in this first period, about 48 seconds to go. The Bisons have it at the ice blue line. Tanner Fleck dumps it in. Bisons will go for a change. Now a good time for the ice to set up an attack against a 5-man fresh squad for the Wainwright Bisons. Puck played across the neutral, and Noah Cook retreats it back to Jake Bartman. Bartman will fire it off the near boards, and it's onto the stick of Landon Johnson, who goes across onto the stick of Bryce Schulteis, who dumps it in. We got 23 seconds to go in this first period. It's up to Carson James, who will leave it there for Landon Johnson, or pardon me, Blake Fletcher. Fletcher brings it in, got 10 seconds now. Back to the point, one last chance, maybe each. Shot off Nelson Schiller, one more chance for the Bisons. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, kept in at the blue line, and we're out of the first period. It's a 2-1 lead for the Wainwright Bisons after 2 periods of play. The goals go to Bryce Woodward of the Wainwright Bisons, and Tanner Fleck of the Wainwright Bisons as well. So 2-1 for the Wainwright Bisons. The other goal coming off the stick of Scott Thackeray after a fake slap by Jonah Henderson. We'll catch you in the second period intermission. We'll run our wonderful ads from our awesome sponsors on our live stream. Appreciate everybody pitching in to make this possible here at the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright tonight. We'll catch you 15 minutes on the board. We'll catch you in about 10 to 12 minutes time. Thank you for watching the second round NEAJBHL playoff series between the Wainwright Bisons and the Cold Lake Ice on Dolynny TV. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. At MLS, we strive to exceed the expectations of each and every customer. MLS team has painted thousands of homes in their day, but the one we're most excited about painting is the one we're painting today. Your home could be that home. Call us today, 780-594-1381. Royal LePage, Canada's real estate company, serving Cold Lake, Bonnyville, and area. Proudly supporting the Cold Lake Ice. Play hard! FJC Home Improvements for all your renovation needs, from basements and bathrooms, flooring and trim to decks and fences. Call now to book your free quote, 780-594-7229. Local real estate agent for Cold Lake and region, Angela Cook. One-stop shop for everything real estate. Looking for a realtor who is passionate about the market and dedicated to delivering top quality customer service? Call Angela Cook today. Longtime resident to the Cold Lake area, Angela is educated on the latest trends in the market and passionate about growth and development. A proud board member of UDI Cold Lake since 2015. Real estate service built on integrity and confidentiality. Go Ice Go. Why choose MLS Janitorial Services? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We offer custom cleaning based on your needs and follow up post-inspection to ensure you're satisfied with the workmanship. All of our team members are carefully selected, screened, insured, and bonded. We provide the free estimates and competitive pricing. Whether it's for your home or your office, we will work within your budget. Call us today, 780-594-1381. For over 45 years, we've carried all the best brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. If you need appliances, TV, mattress, or furniture, think of the Brick, saving you more. The Brick Cold Lake franchise are proud supporters of the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. The Brick, saving you more, 4204 50th Street, Cold Lake. To the Cold Lake Ice from your friends at OSM. We think the community is behind us in saying thank you. Thank you for rescuing us all from the endless depths of Netflix, for giving us a reason to get rowdy when it's minus 30, and for an excuse to delay spring cleaning for yet another round of playoffs. We owe you one. You've given our whole community something to cheer about. Go Ice Go! GNC DJ Services is now booking into 2019 and 2020 for your special day. Check them out on Facebook or call 780-545-3441 to find out how they can make your special moment last a lifetime. Lake City Coach offers oil-filled charters for your employees. They will arrive safely and on time, whether you're looking for a one-time or a regular route. Private charters also available. Want to arrive completely relaxed, stress-free, and enjoy the comforts of modern coach travel? Giant windows and spacious, comfortable seats. Sit back and watch a DVD. Call today, 780-573-0820. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. At MLS, we strive to exceed the expectations of each and every customer. MLS team has painted thousands of homes in their day, but the one we're most excited about painting is the one we're painting today. Your home could be that home. Call us today, 780-594-1381. Royal LePage, Canada's real estate company, serving Cold Lake, Bonnyville, and area. Proudly supporting the Cold Lake Ice. Play hard! FJC Home Improvements for all your renovation needs, from basements and bathrooms, flooring and trim to decks and fences. Call now to book your free quote, 780-594-7229. Local real estate agent for Cold Lake and region, Angela Cook. One-stop shop for everything real estate. Looking for a realtor who is passionate about the market and dedicated to delivering top-quality customer service? Call Angela Cook today. Longtime resident to the Cold Lake area, Angela is educated on the latest trends in the market and passionate about growth and development. A proud board member of UDI Cold Lake since 2015. Real estate service built on integrity and confidentiality. Go Ice Go. Why choose MLS Janitorial Services? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We offer custom cleaning based on your needs and follow-up post-inspection to ensure you're satisfied with the workmanship. All of our team members are carefully selected, screened, insured, and bonded. We provide the free estimates and competitive pricing. Whether it's for your home or your office, we will work within your budget. Call us today, 780-594-1381. For over 45 years, we've carried all the best brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. If you need appliances, TV, mattress, or furniture, think of the Brick, saving you more. The Brick Cold Lake franchise are proud supporters of the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. The Brick, saving you more, 4204 50th Street, Cold Lake. To the Cold Lake Ice from your friends at OSAM. We think the community is behind us in saying thank you. Thank you for rescuing us all from the endless depths of Netflix, for giving us a reason to get rowdy when it's minus 30, and for an excuse to delay spring cleaning for yet another round of playoffs. We owe you one. You've given our whole community something to cheer about. Go Ice Go! GNC DJ Services hosts Back to School Trivia at Original Joe's every Tuesday starting at 8 p.m. Come out and test your knowledge for great prizing and an awesome time. Also Tuesday is Wing Night at Original Joe's. Lake City Coach, we're proud to provide school charters. Safety is our #1 priority, especially when it comes to your children. All of our drivers are trained with top of industry training. Forget about the yellow bus and keep the kids happy and occupied. We're also proud to provide sports team charters. We are proud to partner with numerous sports associations in the Lakeland. We are the official transportation company of the Bonnyville Junior A Pontiacs and the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. Whether you're looking for the season or a weekend tournament, we can accommodate. Call today, 780-573-0820. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. At MLS, we strive to exceed the expectations of each and every customer. MLS team has painted thousands of homes in their day, but the one we're most excited about painting is the one we're painting today. Your home could be that home. Call us today, 780-594-1381. Royal LePage, Canada's real estate company, serving Cold Lake, Bonnyville, and area. Proudly supporting the Cold Lake Ice. Play hard! FJC Home Improvements for all your renovation needs, from basements and bathrooms, flooring and trim to decks and fences. Call now to book your free quote, 780-594-7229. Local real estate agent for Cold Lake and region, Angela Cook. One-stop shop for everything real estate. Looking for a realtor who is passionate about the market and dedicated to delivering top-quality customer service? Call Angela Cook today. Longtime resident to the Cold Lake area, Angela is educated on the latest trends in the market and passionate about growth and development. A proud board member of UDI Cold Lake since 2015. Real estate service built on integrity and confidentiality. Go Ice Go. Why choose MLS Janitorial Services? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We offer custom cleaning based on your needs and follow-up post-inspection to ensure you're satisfied with the workmanship. All of our team members are carefully selected, screened, insured, and bonded. We provide the free estimates and competitive pricing. Whether it's for your home or your office, we will work within your budget. Call us today, 780-594-1381. For over 45 years, we've carried all the best brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. If you need appliances, TV, mattress, or furniture, think of the Brick, saving you more. The Brick Cold Lake franchise are proud supporters of the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. The Brick, saving you more, 4204 50th Street, Cold Lake. To the Cold Lake Ice from your friends at OSAM. We think the community is behind us in saying thank you. Thank you for rescuing us all from the endless depths of Netflix, for giving us a reason to get rowdy when it's minus 30, and for an excuse to delay spring cleaning for yet another round of playoffs. We owe you one. You've given our whole community something to cheer about. Go Ice Go! GNC DJ Services is now booking into 2019 and 2020 for your special day. Check them out on Facebook or call 780-545-3441 to find out how they can make your special moment last a lifetime. Lake City Coach offers oil-filled charters for your employees. They will arrive safely and on time, whether you're looking for a one-time or a regular route. Private charters also available. Want to arrive completely relaxed, stress-free, and enjoy the comforts of modern coach travel? Giant windows and spacious, comfortable seats. Sit back and watch a DVD. Call today, 780-573-0820. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. At MLS, we strive to exceed the expectations of each and every customer. MLS team has painted thousands of homes in their day, but the one we're most excited about painting is the one we're painting today. Your home could be that home. Call us today, 780-594-1381. Royal LePage, Canada's real estate company, serving Cold Lake, Bonnyville, and area. Proudly supporting the Cold Lake Ice. Play hard! FJC Home Improvements for all your renovation needs, from basements and bathrooms, flooring and trim to decks and fences. Call now to book your free quote, 780-594-7229. Local real estate agent for Cold Lake and region, Angela Cook. One-stop shop for everything real estate. Looking for a realtor who is passionate about the market and dedicated to delivering top quality customer service? Call Angela Cook today. Longtime resident to the Cold Lake area, Angela is educated on the latest trends in the market and passionate about growth and development. A proud board member of UDI Cold Lake since 2015. Real estate service built on integrity and confidentiality. Go Ice Go! Why choose MLS Janitorial Services? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We offer custom cleaning based on your needs and follow up post-inspection to ensure your And with about 3:52 to go on the clock before the second period, we're back at the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright. Well, that's first period, man. Went real well for the Cold Lake Ice and Wainwright Bisons. Went a little bit better for the Wainwright Bisons at the end as Bryce Woodward somehow, someway, gets around Nelson Sheeler, who was maybe 6 inches off the post all said and done. And Bryce Woodward taps it in on the ground behind the net to make it 2-1. And now that's how we sit going into the second period, 14-11, the shots on goal for the Bisons. Cold Lake didn't go away in that first period, however. They were very much so in this game all the way through that first period. What you want to see is the exact same thing out of them in this second period, and then that third period, hopefully having the more bodies in the line tonight is enough to change what happened in that third period in game one. Not 100% sure, because it is hockey after all, and you never know what you're going to get. But with 2:50 to go, what I can assure you is you're going to get some great hockey in this second round NEAJBHL playoff series for 2018 between the Wainwright Bisons and Cold Lake Ice. It feels weird to keep saying 2018 and all that, but you got to make sure for history's sake, we make sure what year this happened and when it happened and where it happened. And for history's sake, I get the privilege of calling this one for you from the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright. I'm Tyson Dolynny, joining you alongside. I hope you enjoyed hearing and learning about our wonderful businesses advertising with us for this playoff run in this second round tonight. And if you're looking at jumping on board and getting your ad up on the live stream during our game broadcast, well, you can do that by contacting Allie with the Cold Lake Junior B Ice marketing team. You can contact, oh, that doesn't work there. We got to find a number to contact Allie at. You can contact Allie at 780-201-7706. If you're looking at getting an ad on our live stream of this second round playoffs between the Wainwright Bisons and the Cold Lake Ice, you can contact Allie for costs and of course how to come up with an ad. As we get set, the referees are out there. 1:26 to go before this second period gets underway, and about the same size crowd as we saw in game one. And we'll find out if that amps up a bit more as people walk in. There seems to be a few people out in the foyer, so we'll see if they trickle on in here to catch game two, period number 2. And of course, the other shout out I love to give, you know what, tonight I learn more and more every night how coast to coast we are here on Dolynny TV with this live stream. I know we've got some folks watching in PEI, we've got folks watching in BC. I think in the first round series, we had some people watching from Florida. I think we had somebody in Cuba. Like, it is everywhere around in this second round playoff series. Going back in time already. As my cameraman looks at me like, just focus on the hockey. We got 19 minutes or 19 seconds before that gets back underway. There's the boys on the bench. They're ready for this one. Absolutely. And there the boys come out, so they all sat on the bench, but they all didn't come out until just now. Maybe a little bit of gamesmanship by head coach Scott Hood to allow the Bisons to come out at home first instead of the visitors doing it. And now they'll go chew up the ice. But even though they came out last, the Bisons are still coming out, so hey, I don't know. What do I know? I'm up here, they're on the ice. I'll try my best to bring you in between somewhere in there. As things are taking their time to get underway. And now we're gonna have the face-off between Chandler Klein and Jonah Henderson. So both lines have a goal tonight. Bryce Woodward, like I mentioned in the intermission, and Jonah Henderson with the fake slapper getting it across Scott Thackeray. They did not reset the clock. We cannot play with 0 seconds on the clock. That's an impossibility in hockey. So now they reset the clock. All right, a little bit of fun. Hey, a lot of fun. Redo the face-off, see if it goes better. Well, it does. Jonah Henderson picks it up. He'll flip it in and up, almost out of play. That one was coming right into my living room, but that's all right, maybe into yours as well. Chandler Klein on the puck for the Bisons. He gets it up to Kobe Scott, who goes across to Bryce Woodward. Scott taken out, but not across the blue line as Woodward dances in. Now on Bartman. Bartman gets it back to Kufflick. Kufflick will go along the boards. Chip it across the neutral ice, and Curtis McKinley onto the stick of Scott Thackeray. Jonah Henderson with a little bit of a break. He's going to have it slapped off his stick. Keenan Scott looking for an option, but can't get around Jonah Henderson. Henderson trying to feed it in front. He can't get around anyone behind there. And now Henderson again with the puck. And onto the stick of Evan Feehan. Feehan backhands it on to Pryor. Premature whistle. But we have a penalty upcoming to the Wainwright Bisons for a hooking call. So I think the Cold Lake Ice will take a premature whistle. At least they get the man advantage. And Keenan Scott will go to the box for the hook. All right, 19:13 to go. The Cold Lake Ice pushing the pace in this opening 47 seconds. Like I said, they're going to come out with the same thing they did in the first period, and they have. But except this time, they get a power play. So it's Schulteis, who likes to just drive to the front of the net. And then you've got Cook on the back end. You got Howard out there as well. And Colton Buckta. Down the ice, Nelson Schiller's going to leave it there for Denny Cantel. Cantel sees a man skate right by him. It was Tanner Fleck. And the puck just sits until Denny Cantel up to Noah Cook. Ray Howard sees it go by him at the last second. Bison's player bites his skates onto the ice. And Ray Howard leaves it there. Gets tied up with Colton Buckta. Howard trying to get across the blue line. He does. Howard in on the near side boards. Back to Buckta. Tanner Fleck stands him up and gets it out into neutral ice. There's Noah Cook. It's into the middle ground. Now into the Cold Lake Ice zone. Cook works out. Back, turns. And we'll get it onto the stick of Denny Cantel. Now up to Noah Cook. Cook goes across. And onto the stick of Ray Howard. They're looking to set up the attack on the power play for the first time. There's a minute to go. Zach Mackay onto the stick of Quinn Johnson. Quinn Johnson into center. It's onto the stick of Tanner Fleck for a short-handed opportunity. He fires a shot, scores on Nelson Sheeler. That's a tough one. It's now 3-1 for the Wainwright Bisons. That one's straight up, straight in. I don't think Nelson Sheeler had the clearest picture of it, but at the same time, for Nelson Sheeler, you got to battle through and make that save on the man advantage. The only, like I said, with the premature whistle, the only bright side is Cold Lake Ice still have a power play to work with. The Bisons win that face-off. The puck, or the stick, knocked out of Stephen Kuflick's hands. Landon Johnson kind of looked at him like, what are you going to do about it? Bisons control, short-handed in the ice zone. It'll be out to Landon Johnson, who fires it directly into the Cold Lake Ice zone again. They got nothing to lose, it looks like, on this power play. They already have a goal. Zach Mackay gets the assist on the Tanner Fleck marker. He's got 2 in this game, so give him 6 points in 2 games. We're only not even halfway through game number 2. Puck played back to Austin Power, who goes across to Jake Bartman. The experienced D pair of the Cold Lake Ice. Fired in. Bartman battling there with Adam Anchuk. Adam Anchuk looking to do something, and he can't. Now onto the stick of Scott Thackeray, reversing to Stephen Kuflick. Kuflick's going to cut in and drive into the corner. Dawson Valier there to battle him. Puck played back, and it's onto the stick of Jonah Henderson, who loses it to Adam Anchuk. Adam Anchuk's speedy. If he can get it going, he'll be gone. Turned back by Henderson. Adam Anchuk blows the tire in the neutral zone, and Henderson followed up by Shane Whitney, steered away by Austin Pryor. Mitchell Koskis onto the stick, but turned back by Bray Howard. Landon Johnson throws it back. The power play has expired long ago, but the Ice still looking to pressure with these lines out there. Shane Whitney, Jean-Guy Beauvert out there with Howitt. Whitney, the shot on, misses wide. Howitt now at the Bison's blue line, looking for an option, falls down. The Ice seem to be, for all intents and purposes, falling apart here in this second period after coming over with a head of steam, but a save by Nelson Sheeler keeps it 3-1. Now they got to use that as a momentum booster and get back going the other way, but the Bisons knock it down. It's onto the stick of Bryce Woodward, the goal scorer. Kobe Scott jamming away, slot, stop, and back the other way for the Cold Lake Ice. Jean-Guy Beauvert in the offensive zone chips it, but onto the stick of Quinn Johnson. Shane Whitney blows a tire. Cold Lake can't get the pass down in the offensive zone all of a sudden. Now up the ice, that's a good pass by the Wainwright Bisons onto the stick of Chandler Klein. Klein fires it off of the chest of Nelson Sheeler. Now on in front, Sheeler has no clue where it is. They'll blow the whistle, it's dead. So lucky for Nelson Sheeler, he makes the save, and we've got a 3-1 game with 15:47 to go in this second period of play. A very interesting second period of play so far. We'll see what's up here with this fourth line for the Cold Lake Ice out there. Connor Landry takes the face off against Tanner Fleck. Connor Landry, you know what I feel? Biggest thing I feel in this series is something needs to get the battle going. Of course, in the round one, we saw the Battle of the Lakeland, and that's what it was. It was the Battle of the Lakeland. Well, it really hasn't been a battle. It's just been a skate back and forth between these two teams. No animosity, no nothing, other than an Ethan Rock scrum late in that third period last game, but that was quickly wrapped up and dealt with. Bison's back out of their own zone, onto the stick of Denny Quintel by a mistake of Zach Mackay. Noah Cook turns it around. He's going to chip it up to Curtis Gullickson. Gullickson's going to dump it in right on to Austin Pryor, who makes a glove save. He looked to go into the butterfly with a little bit of difficulty, and Denny Quintel at the blue line couldn't keep it in, so Dawson Adam Anchuk, the leading goal scorer up until last game for the Wainwright Bisons, shoves off Noah Cook, then can't battle off Denny Quintel. Cook picked it up, gets it to Bryce Schulteis. It's dumped down the ice and given chase there by Colton Buckta. Valier turns it back. Cook down onto the stick of Colton Buckta, who goes across the ice to Evan Feehan. He sees it go off his stick into the slot, over to the slot. Noah Cook with the shot, tipped in front. Evan Feehan scores. It's 3-2 for the Wainwright Bisons. Now, what a goal! What a working man's shift in the offensive zone for the Cold Lake Ice. So Evan Feehan, the tip off the shot from Noah Cook at the point. And how about we go a little bit tighter? 3-2 between the Wainwright Bisons and the Cold Lake Ice. The Bisons hold the edge after a quick goal to open this period and a quick goal to end the last period. Noah Cook remains out there with Feehan and Bover and Bukta. We'll wait who got the secondary assist. I don't remember. It kind of went into the corner where my cameraman's in my direct line of sight. Cole Ackroyd back the other way for the Bisons. He's going to fire it on Sheeler. Sheeler makes the save, premature whistle, and now we got some pushing and shoving between Leggett and Bukta. There's maybe what's going to turn this. If we see more of that, we see more tight checking, tight scoring hockey, we could be up for a little bit more of that, and that would not hurt this series at all. Not advocating for the violence, but advocating for a little bit of emotion. I guess that's what I'm asking for. So far, both teams have just gone out there looking to score goals. Puck played, and Evan Feehan's going to go down the ice. Jean-Guy Bover and Colton Bukta. So maybe I'm totally wrong on Noah Cook firing the shot. I don't know. Have to watch the replay later tonight, get the highlight pack out. Colton Bukta leaves it there for Jean-Guy Bover. Now we're starting to see the bodies flying. This is what you'd expect out of a second round playoff series. Dawson Valier starts it back for the Wainwright Bisons up to Cole Ackroyd. Ackroyd will cut in to the Cold Lake Ice zone, shut off there by Scott Thackeray, and Jake Bartman picks up the puck in the near far side corner for the Cold Lake Ice. It's down onto the stick of Thackeray. He's got a goal, and the referee doesn't throw them up, throws them off. What are we calling here? I don't know. That looked to be offside, off the linesman. We're gonna have a little bit of a conference. And it looks like one of the linesmen is talking to Bray Howitt, who really doesn't believe it. Now he's talking, actually that's a referee talking to Scott Hood. Bray Howitt's really not having any of that conversation with that referee. And we continue to just wait things out here at the PMM in Wainwright. Things looking good all of a sudden again for the Cold Lake Ice. They're getting more involved in this game, so it looks like it was ruled an offside. The explanation just took a while. Jonah Henderson against Chandler Klein. The face-off, one onto the stick of Bryce Woodward. Now Josh Berg has it. Scott Thackeray gives it on chase, and Jonah Henderson kept it in a brief moment before Chandler Klein worked it out. Stick on puck for Jonah Henderson and fired a shot up over top. Now chipped in and brought out by Bryce Woodward. Woodward will move it down the ice. He's looking for an opportunity, turn back, and Chandler Klein will pick it up, and looks like a penalty for a cross check to Bryce Woodward. Now Woodward and Kufflick have some words. Okay, this is comparative to game one. This game all of a sudden is taking some weird, interesting twists. So we continue to try and understand what's going on in this second period. Either way, it's another power play for the Cold Lake Ice. They didn't do much with that first one other than allow a shorthanded goal, and now they've lost the face-off to begin this one. Denny Quintal cuts it off at the blue line. He'll keep it in to Evan Feehan. Feehan is down the ice. Zach Mackay will fire it on Nelson Sheeler. Sheeler came out of his net to play it, but a smart play to leave it for Noah Cook. Cook will start up the rush. He's been good so far this game, and Denny Quintal, who needs to get involved, will fire the shot on Austin Fire, rebound to the side of the net. Back behind the net, now back to the point, and Tanner Fleck sees it go way past him, past Noah Cook, and onto the stick of Nelson Sheeler. Noah Cook behind his own net. Let's try this again. Evan Feehan will lose the puck there, and it's on to the stick of Mitchell Koskis. Koskis battling with Adam Manchuk. He was battling his own man for puck possession. That's kind of a weird one. Adam Manchuk, the smart play to just tip it in, keep the Cold Lake Ice hemmed in. As was with the first power play, the Cold Lake Ice yet to set up an attack, and we're a minute gone. The penalty to Bryce Woodward expires at 12, or at 11:05.
East Central Paint and Coating
Puck played across, and now Scott Thackeray with the puck. He'll work in on net, takes out Pryor, and maybe another penalty coming up for the Wainwright Bisons. A trip to Mitchell Koskis or Curtis McKinley. And McKinley visibly and verbally upset about Thackeray crashing the goalie. And McKinley's getting waved off to the box. He's got to take the captain's explanation. But now the Cold Lake Ice, a turn of fortunes. How about a 5-on-3 with 43 seconds to work of it? The Bison sent out Valier, Klein, and Keenan Scott. Klein, a very good two-way player for the Bisons. He developed that last year in the playoff run and now has carried that over to this year. Valier across to Keenan Scott. It's along the boards. Austin Power will keep it in, chip it, and just play it to himself. He's got all kinds of room out there, this 5-on-3. Stephen Kuflick's got some options. He'll go behind the net to Jonah Henderson. Back, he loses the battle, but it's on the stick of Kuflick. Back on the stick of Henderson, who's got in front. Shot off the post, Scott Thackeray. Now Henderson battling again. Austin Power keeps it in, and Klein will fire it down. 17 seconds to go. The Ice need to work this up the ice and get a shot on goal rather quickly. Puck played up, and Jake Bartman with 6 seconds to go on this power play. Works it back to Stephen Kuflick. Kuflick goes down to Jake Bartman. Bartman, the penalty expiring to Woodward. Woodward's going to hang out close top, and good job for Bray Howitt to take it off the chest there to keep it in. Cold Lake's got a minute 07 of power play time. They rang one off the post on the 5-on-3. Jonah Henderson chasing. Dawson Valley gets it out for the Bisons. 10:47 to go in this second period, and Bryce Woodward dances Austin Power. He's got 4 men back on him, and he's still dancing out there. He's going to dance in some more and cut around. Nelson Schiller not sure where the puck is. Bryce Woodward wasn't either. It was in his skates. Austin Powers got it, and he'll leave it there for Jake Bartman. Good play there to try and clear it, and it's on the stick of Austin Power with 35 seconds to go in this power play. Back on the stick of Power again. He's really not moving that puck anywhere too quick, eh? As it goes down to Donovan Bebo, and onto the stick of Quinn Johnson, firing around the boards. It's onto the stick of Dawson Adamanchuk, kept in, and now everyone going for a line change. Donovan Bebo just gassed. Looked like it was offside as well, so maybe that's a better explanation. We'll go with that. Quinn Johnson across to Josh Berg of the Wainwright Bisons as they look to start out the penalty expiring to the captain, Curtis McKinley. Well, he's not going to go straight to the bench. He's not afraid to play forward for the Bisons. Shot on net, Kobe Scott scores. So 4-2 for the Wainwright Bisons just as the 5-on-3 kill expires. And no mistake by Kobe Scott in front. 2-goal lead for the Wainwright Bisons. Austin Pryor all the way out to greet them at the blue line. That's how a 5-on-3 works. If you don't capitalize and demoralize the other team, they're going to capitalize 5 seconds later. They do, and the Bisons lead 4-2. So Connor Landry getting the explanation from the ref. A lot of chatter with the referees as per normal in the playoffs, trying to make sure you've got the advantage over the opponent. And battling there, everyone's in at center, all the forwards, and Dawson Valier, the defenseman, came back to play it, and he got it free. Landon Johnson across. Dawson Valier will carry it out. Kobe Scott gets the goal. Adam Anchuk gets the assist. And it's fired down into the Cold Lake zone by Justin McKinley. Puck onto the stick of the other number 12 out there, Connor Landry, off on to Denny Cantel. Cantel really didn't do much effectively on that power play other than keep one puck in, and maybe that's one thing the Cold Lake Ice are looking for, is get some power play shots from Denny Cantel, who can really blast it from the point when he gets going. So can Jake Bartman and Austin Power. Shot, puck, crossed, and on to the stick of Cole Greenwood. Curtis Gullickson fires it. How about that? Fire it from just outside of the blue line, try and change up the sight line of Austin Pryor. He has to make the save. And now we got 21 shots apiece with 8:48 to go in this second period of play between the Bisons and the Ice. So this game, we'll head into the media timeout. I'll take a sit down, as it's -3 outside, but the temperature is not the burden outside tonight. That's one thing we got to mention, is the travel concerns for today across much of Alberta. That winter storm that seemed to grip the whole province with warnings and watches, well, it arrived. Not as bad as expected, I'd say, but still enough to make the roads look a little bit dicey. I was a couple rows back from the front of the bus, so I can't say that I was too scared. I was napping half the time, and our bus driver did an absolute phenomenal job getting us down here. (4-2) for the Bisons. 13 seconds go in this media timeout. The Bisons, well, head coach Adam Huxley told me pre-game that, well, don't put us on the power play. Looks like it says don't put us short-handed tonight. I don't know. They've got a goal after a 5-on-3. They get one 5 seconds after a 5-on-3. They got one short-handed. That's the difference right now. The short-handed marker and the expiration on the penalty. Get it going, shot back in behind, off the back of the net. Curtis McKinley picks it up there for the Wainwright Bisons. Cold Lake Ice trying to chase. Austin Pryor fires it down. And it's across onto the stick of Curtis McKinley. Now Dawson Adamanchuk. It'll go to Keenan Scott. Scott leaves it there for Zach Mackay. Chipped out by Klein into neutral ice. Almost bounces past Jake Bartman. He's able to knock it down onto the stick of Evan Feehan. Feehan goes, tips it in. Curtis McKinley behind his own net for the Wainwright Bisons will work it out up the ice, and that's a defensive lapse by the Cold Lake Ice, and that's a goal. Dawson Adamanchuk makes no mistake, 5-2 for the Wainwright Bisons. That play developed by a heads-up pass by Curtis McKinley and absolutely finished by number 13 of the Wainwright Bisons, Dawson Adamanchuk. So, suddenly we're right in a familiar situation way earlier in the game than we were last time. And that will be the hook for the first time this series for Nelson Sheeler. Sheeler gets out, and now in will come Matt Henwood. So Matt Henwood comes in relief of Nelson Sheeler, who just has not had much in net this series. Maybe a little bit tired after starting 7 straight in the first round and then starting an 8th one to open this second round, but nonetheless he allowed 5 goals on 22 shots. Blake Fletcher immediately gets out there to try and pressure, and 3 Bisons in about 3 seconds go tumbling down on the ice. So it's number 1, Matt Henwood. Matt Henwood in net for the Cold Lake Ice. I tried to pay attention to who got the assists, but I couldn't, and for some reason I blacked out there for a brief second. Ackroyd fires the shot, stopped by Henwood. Looked a little bit shaky there. Now a wraparound chance goes by. Josh Berg cuts off Scott Thackeray at his own blue line. Now trying to stand him up. And Cody Scott. Frog Lake leads the Killam Wheat Kings 3-1. So the other side of that too is I believe Killam holds a 2-1 lead in that series. So Frog Lake looking to even it up tonight, and here's Jonah Henderson looking to cut back the lead for the Wainwright Bisons. Fired into the slot. Chandler Klein cuts him off. And Cold Lake Ice really can't get much of anything started. It's off the stick of Henderson once again. Banged in there by Curtis Gullickson. Henderson extremely tired. That gets out Connor Landry. Fresh legs for the Cold Lake Ice up front. Puck played down. Connor Landry at the blue line picks it in. He'll come in, try to fire a shot across, fire another shot off the stick of Austin Pryor. Now into the near side corner. Chandler Klein relays to Dawson Valier, who goes to Bryce Woodward, who now again almost had a breakaway pass for Kobe Scott. But Denny Quintel redeems himself and gets back with the poke check just in time. Other than one defensive lapse, Cold Lake Ice have looked steady on the back end, but that did cost them a goal. That made it 5-2 and a 3-goal lead for the Wainwright Bisons. Denny Quintel across to Cole Greenwood. Greenwood's got the 4th line up front except for Colton Buckton. Obviously taken off Curtis Gullickson. There's Blake Fletcher firing it up over top, and a shot. Good rising shot, and Colton Buckton gets taken out. Shot on net. Again, another save by Matt Henwood. What I really like about Matt Henwood, stand-up guy in net. Came in twice in the St. Paul series, first round, and third period after what the Cold Lake Ice were down 4 goals in each game. Stood in there, made every single save. He's got a shutout going. He's looking to keep his shutout streak going in these 2018 playoffs. With a performance, and so far he's done it up to this point, 25 shots on net. So he's faced 3 shots and made all 3 saves. Austin Power wins the shot on Austin Pryor. He makes the save. And it's up front. Pryor slams his glove down, makes the save. 5:30 to go in this second period, 5-2 lead for the Wainwright Bisons. And the other side too is, you gotta look, the Cold Lake Ice aren't that far behind in the shot department from the Wainwright Bisons. It's a 25-22 difference. So, very close shot department. Austin Pryor doing Austin Pryor things. Save made. Bray Howitt didn't put up too much of a contest in front, but that's all right, as they'll take the face off and restart that play. Bray Howitt knew exactly what he needed to do on that play. Drive to the net and poke it free. Austin Pryor, just the glove save, a second quicker than he thought. Jean-Guy Boisvert battling it there. It's onto the stick of a Bison now. 3 Bisons on the far side. Dawson Adamanchuk cut off by Austin Power. Jake Bartman plays it behind his own net. He'll wait out the attacker Adamanchuk onto the stick of Power, up to Evan Feehan, across to Jean-Guy Boisvert, and Howitt's charging down the middle. Boisvert onto the stick of Bartman. Bartman shoots. All kinds of traffic in front, but a clear save for Austin Pryor. Now back to the point. Austin Power's going to wire this one straight in, jamming away at the side of the net. The net's off. Pryor makes the save, and then McKinley goes down and makes another save. But they blew the whistle dead because of the net. Austin Pryor just kicked it off, making that first initial save. And the Cold Lake Ice, even the shot department, and now they're buzzing. Maybe that shift gets them right back going, and they're going to stay out there. Bray Howitt, Jean-Guy Boisvert, and Evan Feehan creating some havoc in the Bison zone. And they'll look to continue that. New defense back there, Tegan Pashnik and Noah Cook. Puck played, Howitt keeps it in briefly, but Adamanchuk's got a man. It's Zach Mackay in the neutral. He's got 2 men back on him, but Mackay's gonna get around Noah Cook, drive, and Cook takes him down, then Pashnik goes over top. A glove comes free, and the Bisons continue to control play. Zach Mackay playing without a glove out there. It's old-time hockey for some reason, just like you're at the ODR or something. Puck played onto the stick of Josh Berg. Berg will reverse around and down the ice. It's up to Jonah Henderson. He loses it, but Tanner Fleck picks it up. Everybody kind of blowing tires there on that shift, and Jonah Henderson looking to start this play for the Cold Lake Ice. It's up to Noah Cook. Noah Cook goes to Evan Feehan. Feehan sees it go skirting on by off his stick. Dawson Valier behind his own net for the Bisons. It's up to Quinn Johnson. He'll work it through neutral and across the ice. It misses everybody. It missed Justin McKinley, missed Carson Leggett on the rebound off the boards, and it's onto the stick of Stephen Kuflick, who sees it go by him after a jam shot from the blue line by the Bisons coming in. Carson Leggett down to Cole Ackroyd. And now, looks like the Bisons are getting another penalty. Or the Cold Lake Ice. Well, it's Shane Whitney going back to the box for the Cold Lake Ice. So his second penalty tonight, with 3:33 to go in this second period. The shots are still even at 25-25. 5-2 the Bisons lead. That's the only difference up on the scoreboard other than the 2-minute power play. Klein against Buckton, the face-off dot. Klein ties up and loses that draw, but wins it back eventually. Curtis McKinley scores from the point, and it's 6-2. So remember a few minutes ago when I was saying that head coach Adam Huxley said, don't put us on the power play when it comes to the Wainwright Bisons. That's why. Curtis McKinley sneaks in from the point. Kept it on the ice. Literally, that puck did not raise off the ice at all. Trickles right on through everybody. Back in the net, 6-2 for the Wainwright Bisons. The Cold Lake Ice look to have no answer other than a couple of shifts where they generate pressure but can't find the back of the net. And it's a little bit of snake bitten maybe now for the Cold Lake Ice. They gotta just get a greasy one. They've tried to get a couple greasy ones, but it hasn't worked. Awesome power around the boards that takes a weird hop right onto a Wainwright Bisons stick. And Mitchell Koskis is going to get taken out by Austin Power, but he takes out Power. So now the Bisons see it turn back the other way. Scott Thackeray and Curtis Gullickson, Colton Buck up front. For the Cold Lake Ice, it's Landon Johnson, Mitchell Koskis, and Blake Fletcher for the Wainwright Bisons. Puck played into the near side corner. And Blake Fletcher plays it up to Johnson. But it's onto the stick of Curtis Gullickson. And fired back in. Everybody kind of losing track of where that puck's going at that blue line. It's fired in off of Henwood. He wasn't sure where it went. It's going to go down the ice and onto the stick of Quinn Johnson. Johnson's looking for it. He'll chip it up and across to Koskis. Koskis goes down onto the stick of Berg. Berg will play it up into the center. Colby Scott offside. So offside for the Wainwright Bisons with 2:09 to go in this second period of play. The Bisons lead the shot department 27-26. More importantly, they've got 6 goals to the Cold Lake Ice's 2. Face off, lost there by Connor Landry. That's been now a recurring theme in this second period. The Ice seem to be losing a couple more face-offs than they did in that first period. Fired across Josh Berg. Berg goes at the blue line, dances it down to Kobe Scott. Scott looks for it, and it's cut off there by Keegan Pashnik once again. Noah Cook battling, and onto the stick of Bryce Schulteis briefly before Berg fires, looking for the tip. Stopped in front by Pashnik. Onto the stick of Woodward. Quinn Johnson back to Woodward. Woodward across into the slot. Kobe Scott fires a shot up over top of the net. Near side wall in the Cold Lake zone. Bryce Schulteis battling there. It's back to the point. Josh Berg again looking for the tip. Easy save for Henwood, who's now made 5 saves on 6 shots. Austin Pryor loses that puck, but a nice diving save by Dawson Valier to cut it off. Quinn Johnson up to Bryce Woodward onto the stick of Chandler Klein, but he dropped. Bryce Woodward carries it in. It's one past everybody through the slot. It cut one way, bounced the other way, and it was out. Now a battle ensues along the far side wall, and no hands up on that play. I was looking for a call from one of the referees. Landon Johnson back for the Wainwright Bisons, tipped in past Cole Greenwood. We're in the final 40 seconds of play in this first period. Jonah Henderson, Cole Greenwood takes his man to the ice. Now we've got some rough stuff between Greenwood and Woodward, but Jonah Henderson carries it out for the ice. He's taken off, sawed off there. And Evan Feehan carries it in for the ice. He'll play it to Dawson Valier, the mistaken man in front. Puck fired back, 20 seconds to go in this first period. Off the stick of Henderson, chopped down. Howard takes a stab, but it would have been a high stick and it would have been blown dead anyway. Fired down, 11 seconds to go. We're inside the final 10. 9, 8, 7, turnover. Gray Howard's got it on the stick, fires a shot up over top. 1, and we are out of the second period. The Cold Lake Ice trail the Wainwright Bisons after 2 periods of play. 6-2, the shots are 28-26. A rough period for the Cold Lake Ice as they see the same thing that happened to them in that third period last time happen in this second period, although this time it wasn't power plays, it was short-handed chances that really the Wainwright Bisons capitalized on. Yes, they got a power play goal, but you got to think about the short-handed goal by Tanner Fleck, and then the Curtis, or the whoever got the marker a couple seconds after the 5-on-3 expired. I'm Tyson Olney. You're listening to and watching. That's the nifty part. We're in HD video on this live stream as well. You're listening and watching to the second round playoff series in the NEAJBHL for the 2018 playoffs between the Cold Lake Ice and Wainwright Bisons. We'll catch you in the third period where the Cold Lake Ice look to turn things away from this 6-2 lead that it is for the Bisons. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. At MLS, we strive to exceed the expectations of each and every customer. MLS team has painted thousands of homes in their day, but the one we're most excited about painting is the one we're painting today. Your home could be that home. Call us today, 780-594-1381. Royal LePage, Canada's real estate company, serving Cold Lake, Bonnyville, and area. Proudly supporting the Cold Lake Ice. Play hard. FJC Home Improvements for all your renovation needs, from basements and bathrooms, flooring and trim to decks and fences. Call now to book your free quote, 780-594-7229. Local real estate agent for Cold Lake and region, Angela Cook. One-stop shop for everything real estate. Looking for a realtor who is passionate about the market and dedicated to delivering top quality customer service? Call Angela Cook today. Longtime resident to the Cold Lake area, Angela is educated on the latest trends in the market and passionate about growth and development. A proud board member of UDI Cold Lake since 2015. Real estate service built on integrity and confidentiality. Go Ice Go. Why choose MLS Janitorial Services? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We offer custom cleaning based on your needs and follow-up post-inspection to ensure you're satisfied with the workmanship. All of our team members are carefully selected, screened, insured, and bonded. We provide the free estimates and competitive pricing. Whether it's for your home or your office, we will work within your budget. Call us today, 780-594-1381. For over 45 years, we've carried all the best brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. If you need appliances, TV, mattress, or furniture, think of the Brick, saving you more. The Brick Cold Lake franchise are proud supporters of the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. The Brick, saving you more, 4204 50th Street, Cold Lake. To the Cold Lake Ice from your friends at OSM. We think the community is behind us in saying thank you. Thank you for rescuing us all from the endless depths of Netflix, for giving us a reason to get rowdy when it's minus 30, and for an excuse to delay spring cleaning for yet another round of playoffs. We owe you one. You've given our whole community something to cheer about. Go Ice Go! GNC DJ Services is now booking into 2019 and 2020 for your special day. Check them out on Facebook or call 780-545-3441 to find out how they can make your special moment last a lifetime. Lake City Coach offers oilfield charters for your employees. They will arrive safely and on time, whether you're looking for a one-time or a regular route. Private charters also available. Want to arrive completely relaxed, stress-free, and enjoy the comforts of modern coach travel? Giant windows and spacious, comfortable seats. Sit back and watch a DVD. Call today, 780-573-0820. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. At MLS, we strive to exceed the expectations of each and every customer. MLS team has painted thousands of homes in their day, but the one we're most excited about painting is the one we're painting today. Your home could be that home. Call us today, 780-594-1381. Royal LePage, Canada's real estate company, serving Cold Lake, Bonnyville, and area. Proudly supporting the Cold Lake Ice. Play hard. FJC Home Improvements for all your renovation needs, from basements and bathrooms, flooring and trim to decks and fences. Call now to book your free quote, 780-594-7229. Local real estate agent for Cold Lake and region, Angela Cook. One-stop shop for everything real estate. Looking for a realtor who is passionate about the market and dedicated to delivering top quality customer service? Call Angela Cook today. Longtime resident to the Cold Lake area, Angela is educated on the latest trends in the market and passionate about growth and development. A proud board member of UDI Cold Lake since 2015. Real estate service built on integrity and confidentiality. Go Ice Go! Why choose MLS Janitorial Services? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We offer custom cleaning based on your needs and follow-up post-inspection to ensure you're satisfied with the workmanship. All of our team members are carefully selected, screened, insured, and bonded. We provide the free estimates and competitive pricing. Whether it's for your home or your office, we will work within your budget. Call us today, 780-594-1381. For over 45 years, we've carried all the best brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. If you need appliances, TV, mattress, or furniture, think of the Brick, saving you more. The Brick Cold Lake franchise are proud supporters of the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. The Brick, saving you more. 4204 50th Street, Cold Lake. To the Cold Lake Ice from your friends at Osum. We think the community is behind us in saying thank you. Thank you for rescuing us all from the endless depths of Netflix, for giving us a reason to get rowdy when it's minus 30, and for an excuse to delay spring cleaning for yet another round of playoffs. We owe you one. You've given our whole community something to cheer about. Go Ice Go! GNC DJ Services hosts back to school trivia at Original Joe's every Tuesday starting at 8 p.m. Come out and test your knowledge for great prizing and an awesome time. Also Tuesday is Wing Night at Original Joe's. Lake City Coach, we're proud to provide school charters. Safety is our #1 priority, especially when it comes to your children. All of our drivers are trained with top of industry training. Forget about the yellow bus and keep the kids happy and occupied. We're also proud to provide sports team charters. We are proud to partner with numerous sports associations in the Lakeland. We are the official transportation company of the Bonnyville Junior A Pontiacs and the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. Whether you're looking for the season or a weekend tournament, we can accommodate. Call today 780-573-0820. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. At MLS, we strive to exceed the expectations of each and every customer. MLS team has painted thousands of homes in their day, but the one we're most excited about painting is the one we're painting today. Your home could be that home. Call us today, 780-594-1381. Royal LePage, Canada's real estate company, serving Cold Lake, Bonnyville, and area. Proudly supporting the Cold Lake Ice, play hard. FJC Home Improvements for all your renovation needs. From basements and bathrooms, flooring and trim to decks and fences. Call now to book your free quote, 780-594-7229. Local real estate agent for Cold Lake and region, Angela Cook. One-stop shop for everything real estate. Looking for a realtor who is passionate about the market and dedicated to delivering top quality customer service? Call Angela Cook today. Longtime resident to the Cold Lake area, Angela is educated on the latest trends in the market and passionate about growth and development. A proud board member of UDI Cold Lake since 2015. Real estate service built on integrity and confidentiality. Go Ice Go. Why choose MLS Janitorial Services? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We offer custom cleaning based on your needs and follow-up post-inspection to ensure you're satisfied with the workmanship. All of our team members are carefully selected, screened, insured, and bonded. We provide the free estimates and competitive pricing. Whether it's for your home or your office, we will work within your budget. Call us today, 780-594-1381. For over 45 years, we've carried all the best brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. If you need appliances, TV, mattress, or furniture, think of the Brick, saving you more. The Brick Cold Lake franchise are proud supporters of the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. The Brick, saving you more. 4204 50th Street, Cold Lake. To the Cold Lake Ice from your friends at Osum. We think the community is behind us in saying thank you. Thank you for rescuing us all from the endless depths of Netflix, for giving us a reason to get rowdy when it's minus 30, and for an excuse to delay spring cleaning for yet another round of playoffs. We owe you one. You've given our whole community something to cheer about. Go Ice Go! GNC DJ Services is now booking into 2019 and 2020 for your special day. Check them out on Facebook or call 780-545-3441 to find out how they can make your special moment last a lifetime. Lake City Coach offers oilfield charters for your employees. They will arrive safely and on time, whether you're looking for a one-time or a regular route. Private charters also available. Want to arrive completely relaxed, stress-free, and enjoy the comforts of modern coach travel? Giant windows and spacious, comfortable seats. Sit back and watch a DVD. Call today, 780-573-0820. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. At MLS, we strive to exceed the expectations of each and every customer. MLS team has painted thousands of homes in their day, but the one we're most excited about painting is the one we're painting today. Your home could be that home. Call us today, 780-594-1381. Royal LePage, Canada's real estate company, serving Cold Lake, Bonnyville, and area. Proudly supporting the Cold Lake Ice. Play hard! FJC Home Improvements for all your renovation needs, from basements and bathrooms, flooring and trim to decks and fences. Call now to book your free quote, 780-594-7229. Local real estate agent for Cold Lake and region, Angela Cook. One-stop shop for everything real estate. Looking for a realtor who is passionate about the market and dedicated to delivering top-quality customer service? Call Angela Cook today. Longtime resident to the Cold Lake area, Angela is educated on the latest trends in the market and passionate about growth and development. A proud board member of UDI Cold Lake since 2015. Real estate service built on integrity and confidentiality. Go Ice Go. Why choose MLS Janitorial Services? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We offer custom cleaning based on your needs and follow-up post-inspection to ensure you're satisfied with the workmanship. All of our team members are carefully selected, screened, insured, and bonded. We provide the free estimates and competitive pricing. Whether it's for your home or your office, we will work within your budget. Call us today, 780-594-1381. For over 45 years, we've carried all the best brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. If you need appliances, TV, mattress, or furniture, think of the Brick, saving you more. The Brick Cold Lake franchise are proud supporters of the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. The Brick, saving you more, 4204 50th Street, Cold Lake. To the Cold Lake Ice from your friends at OSM. We think the community is behind us in saying thank you. Thank you for rescuing us all from the endless depths of Netflix, for giving us a reason to get rowdy when it's minus 30, and for an excuse to delay spring cleaning for yet another round of playoffs. We owe you one. You've given our whole community something to cheer about. Go Ice Go! GNC DJ Services hosts Back to School Trivia at Original Joe's every Tuesday starting at 8 p.m. Come out and test your knowledge for great prizing and an awesome time. Also Tuesday is Wing Night at Original Joe's. Lake City Coach, we're proud to provide school charters. Safety is our #1 priority, especially when it comes to your children. All of our drivers are trained with top of industry training. Forget about the yellow bus and keep the kids happy and occupied. We're also proud to provide sports team charters. We are proud to partner with numerous sports associations. And we're back to hockey at the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright tonight. Game 2 between the Bisons and the Cold Lake Ice. Well, it's 6-2 for the Bisons after 2 periods of play. That was the score after 3 in Game 1. So a little bit of a scarier situation. The goaltender, Nelson Schiller, has been pulled for the Cold Lake Ice. So now the backup, Matt Henwood, in net. Henwood's only allowed 1 goal on a total of 6 shots. Had to do some quick maths, not very good at that. And then, so 6-2 for the Wainwright Bisons. They lead after 2 periods of play. Cold Lake has kept Wainwright off the power play a bit more than they did last game. The Bisons still have a power play goal, but the story is 2 quick goals on chances that shouldn't have been chances for the Wainwright Bisons in my eyes. One, a shorthanded chance, goes back the other way. The defenseman makes the play, but stands just maybe in the wrong spot, or just Nelson Schiller didn't get a good look at it. Beats Nelson Schiller, made it 3-1. And then a shorthanded goal, or a shorthanded opportunity for the Wainwright Bisons. They're busting into the zone. Penalty expires after the 5-on-3. Even strength, 5 seconds later, they score, and that's really where this game's gone wrong. So, the Cold Lake Ice out. They waited things out in that that second period. But now we'll see what Matt Henwood has in store for the Wainwright Bisons this period. You know what I mean? He's going to stop pucks against the Wainwright Bisons, so we'll see what he has in store in terms of saves. And the Cold Lake Ice are going to see what they have in terms of goal scoring in this third period, because to win this game, you need to score at least 5 more goals. Cold Lake's done 4 so far through 5 periods. Well, with that said, it's playoff hockey, and I mean, you watch that first round Battle of Lakeland, you never quite know what's going to happen in the NEAJBHL come playoff time. Here come the Wainwright Bisons. We still got our shot on the Cold Lake Ice bench because they're talking things over. It's going to be Shane Whitney, Bray Howard out there, and another forward yet to be named, I guess, by Scott Hood. Head coach assistant coach Sean Coles makes his way to the bench, and it will be NEAJBHL. That's the math that figures itself. As here comes Shane Whitney, Bray Howard, and NEAJBHL for the face-off. It's going to be Parker Mackay, oh my God. That's going back a couple of years. Pardon me, Zach Mackay, Curtis McKinley, Kobe Scott, and Chandler Klein up front. Looks like the Bisons have 6 attackers, and it's going to be Tanner Fleck going to the bench for the Bisons. Zach Mackay, everybody else skating. The Bisons not really sure who's going to start this period yet. They're kind of skating whoever wants to skate out there. Keenan Scott out there as well, Kobe Scott as well, and like everybody's just taking their time to get warm. And now, you've got the lineup that will be Kobe Scott, Chandler Klein, and Bryce Woodward against Bray Howard, NEAJBHL, and Shane Whitney. Why don't we have a little bit of fun with it, right? Open up a period with a little bit of fun. Not really sure who's going to start, but what we do know this period starts with is a face-off win by the Bisons. Cole Greenwood at his own blue line chips it over top of Keenan Scott, and it's down the ice to Curtis McKinley. McKinley goes across to Kobe Scott, but we've already got a penalty upcoming. It's going to be a cross-check to Chandler Klein, and that may be a little bit of a momentum booster for the Cold Lake Ice. 14 seconds into the third period, they get a power play chance. They got one like that in the second period, couldn't do anything with it. And that's one of those chances that went by the wayside in the second period. But here comes a same looking power play for the Cold Lake Ice. NEAJBHL is going to be the face-off man here. Looks like Denny Cantel's the trigger man. Everybody playing a little bit up. Puck goes back. It's onto the stick of Cole Greenwood, who goes across once, fires. Stopped by Pryor off the stick of Denny Cantel. Kobe Scott gets it out. Denny Cantel fires it across to Bray Howard. It bobbles over his stick. He's had a problem with that all series long. We'll see if he can contain the puck the rest of the way on this power play. Puck deflects off of Denny Cantel's stick onto his own stick, actually, is who he knocked it down for. And it's down into the Bison zone. Keenan Scott fires it around the boards. It takes a weird hop past everybody, and Matt Henwood will come out to play it. Henwood fires it up, and Shane Whitney takes a bump from Blake Fletcher. Fired down the ice again by Josh Berg onto the stick of Matt Henwood. Who else at the back end for the Cold Lake Ice in their own zone? Now Austin Power and Jake Bartman, the D pairing out there. Connor Landry, Colton Buckta, and Evan Feehan up front for the Cold Lake Ice. So Connor Landry, for the first time this series, getting some power play time. Shot fired up and out of play. Some fans had to back off the railing there. 18:41 to go, 55 seconds in the penalty to Chandler Klein. And again, other than one shot on this power play, that was stopped easily by Austin Pryor. Cold Lake Ice haven't set up an attack. Connor Landry, the face-off man, he will win it back. Chipped onto the glove of Austin Power. He'll go across to his partner, Bartman. Bartman off the stick, deflected by Dawson Adamanchuk. Matt Henwood back around. Austin Power has it briefly in his skates, turns it over to Adamanchuk in front, puck over top of the net. Now skating in hard, Josh Berg onto the stick of Adamanchuk in the corner. It's Justin McKinley, penalty killing for the Wainwright Bisons. McKinley gets battled off the puck. Now it's Colton Buckta up, and he had a break chance for Evan Feehan, but turned back by Josh Berg, who again fires it down the ice past Austin Power. Matt Henwood out to play it for the third time on this penalty kill, or power play, pardon me. Seems more like a penalty kill the way they've been hemmed in at times. Connor Landry down and chipped Back onto the stick of Jake Bartman. We've got 4 seconds in the penalty to Chandler Klein. Bartman firing in. Saved by Pryor, covered, and a whack on the stick of Colton Buckta to prevent him from jamming away at the puck. That might have been free or might not have been. 17:44 to go in this third period of play between the Bisons and the ice. The Bisons lead 6-2. Shots in favor of the ice 31-28 after that power play. Jean-Guy Beauvert sets for the face-off. He, well, almost won it onto a stick of the right winger, crashing in by Schulteis. Now Beauvert into the middle. Now he shows off the wheels, fires it up over top of the net of Pryor. Jammed away at the side of the net. It's onto the stick of Bryce Woodward. Woodward will go around the boards to Kobe Scott. Noah Cook pinching there. And tripped down, and no call, yes call. Back referee has it. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty to the Cold Lake ice for a trip. They're issuing it again. I don't know how many times the referee is going to tell Jean-Guy Beauvert he's taking a tripping call. But with 17:20, Cold Lake ice head to the penalty kill. The Bisons have a power play goal this game. 1, maybe 2, not sure. And Stephen Kuflick will take the draw against Chandler Klein. We've seen this already once this game. It worked out in Kuflick's favor the first time. Well, Klein gets it the second time. Tanner Fleck onto the stick of Noah Cook, down the ice, and the Cold Lake ice clear it. Stephen Kuflick battling Curtis McKinley, and there is Kuflick driving into the front of the net. He's stopped there by both defensemen for the Wainwright Bisons. Now the forwards chasing for the Cold Lake ice. Puck played across onto the stick of Tanner Fleck, dancing. Can't get the backhander on net. Cole Ackroyd back to the point. He'll go across to Keenan Scott, who goes onto the stick of Curtis McKinley, and Stephen Kuflick, after half a minute of penalty killing, goes off for a change. It's onto the stick of Fleck. Now to Ackroyd. Ackroyd back to Fleck. Fleck fires the shot up off of Matt Henwood and out of play. Right there, 16:33 to go in this third period. The Bisons in control heavily, 6-2. 31-29, the shots in favor of the Cold Lake ice. So the ice have thrown stuff on net. In my eyes, maybe 1 or 2 haven't been thrown on the board in the shot department, but either way, 31-29, the shots still favor the Cold Lake ice. Bryce Woodward dancing, and now it's off to Dawson Valier. Valier sees Bryce Woodward in front to Kobe Scott. Scott denied by the paddle of Henwood. Zach Mackay behind the own net. Bryce Woodward works it back. He's looking for that right middle of Kobe Scott, looking to just tap it in past Matt Henwood. They haven't gotten that play yet. They've had that play once or twice this series. Adam Manchuk for the Bisons. He'll go in and cleared. Nope, not cleared out by Howitt. And there's the tap-in chance, and there is the goal for the Wainwright Bisons. You knew as soon as it came free in front of the net, the Bisons would tip it in, it looked like. And Kobe Scott or Zach Mackay get the goal. It's 7-2 for the Wainwright Bisons. So maybe I need to stop saying what's going to happen before it happens, because that seems to be the problem tonight. 7-2 for the Wainwright Bisons. Jonah Henderson's line back out there. They've got one of the goals for the Cold Lake ice tonight. Actually, this line's a total scramble. Shane Whitney, Evan Feehan, and Jonah Henderson up front. Taking out Carson Leggett. Zach Mackay gets credit for the goal. Kobe Scott gets the assist. Adam Manchuk gets an assist as well. So Adam Manchuk's having himself a night. He's got a goal on a breakaway and another assist, I do believe. Shot in from Henderson. He misses wide. Puck fired down. And it's a battle along the near wall in the Bison zone. Fished out and around the end wall. Now to the far side. On the stick of Shane Whitney. Whitney gets taken down. And he'll try to battle 2 Bisons. Evan Feehan in to support him. And now it looks like Feehan's going to take a penalty for a hit from behind or something. Referee the call. Boarding. There you go. Boarding called. Evan Feehan gives the Wainwright Bisons another power play chance. They just scored on one. Will they get another one for the ice? They hope not. They hope to get out of this game a 7-2 final. there's a long way to go in this third period, 15:05 to play. NEAJBHL sets up for the face-off, wins it back. Austin Power fires it around the boards. It will not clear, but Curtis Gullickson makes sure it does. Down the boards, and it goes all the way to Austin Power. Evan Feehan.
2 minutes for boarding.
2 minutes for boarding.
15:05.
At 15:05. Zach Mackay in on net, fires a shot up, high riser over top of the blocker of Henwood. Jake Bartman fires it down the boards, and oh, not the boards, it went all the way through neutral ice onto Pryor. Bryce Woodward there for the Wainwright Bisons. Dawson Valier now after the leave. He'll go up. Dawson Adamanchuk looking, dancing, and can't get around. Adamanchuk on Bryce Woodward's stick. He'll go back to Dawson Valier. Valier chips it. And Zach Mackay sees himself bumped off by Austin Power, and now NEAJBHL a chance to get past Adamanchuk. Can't. Kobe Scott in the corner for the Wainwright Bisons, near side, far side corner. Now Bryce Woodward works out to the face-off circle. He's got Zach Mackay in front. There's the tip play again. Doesn't work this time. Dawson Valier looking for the option. He's got it in Bryce Woodward. He'll go across to Zach Mackay. Looking cross slot for Adamanchuk. Curtis Gullickson. Another clutch clear for the Cold Lake Ice. They've got 38 seconds to kill in this penalty to Evan Feehan for boarding. 13:36 to go in this third period. Puck played down. Chandler Klein goes back. Mitchell Koskis can't get it through. Chandler Klein back to Keenan Scott. He's got Curtis McKinley totally open. McKinley across. Fleck, shot, saved by Henwood. Keenan Scott will wind it up. Go off to the option man, Fleck. Fleck along the low, far side wall, into the corner, turns back. Just lots of room out there for the Bisons. Shot from Keenan Scott, deflects through the slot several times through. The Bisons come up with it in the corner. Another shot blocked in front. Evan Feehan, the man out of the box. He's got fresh legs for sitting for two. Now Stephen Kufflick goes up to Evan Feehan. Feehan, the fired shot. Kufflick can't get the rebound as it was skirted right into the end boards. Now Feehan out front. Totally misses everybody. Down the ice it'll go to Matt Henwood. If you're tuning in, the NEAJBHL does not use trapezoids. So that's the easy advantage for both teams. The goalies can go out and play the puck as much as they want. Now the Bisons taking a penalty. It is Carson Leggett. 2 minutes for roughing. Shane Whitney giving him a once-over verbally. Like it's 2 feet from the penalty box. They ain't going to let him get involved physically. He goes to sit down. 7-2 for the Bisons. We're in the mid-going of this third period. Connor Landry in the face-off dot for the Cold Lake Ice. Josh Berg fishes out. He'll go around the boards, up out of play, so the face-off will come back in the zone. 2 minutes of roughing for Carson Leggett on Shane Whitney. Colton Buckta goes in the face-off dot. He wins it, scrambles it right onto the stick of Shane Whitney, but it goes skirting on past him. And Kobe Scott's chasing it back the other way now. Denny Quintel with Colton Buckta. It's fired back. And down the ice, Matt Henwood up the boards. Colton Buckta, they'll try that. Far side, blue line play again. It works this time for a brief second before it fired back down. Weird help off of Matt Henwood, almost fooled him. Thank goodness for him, it was going far left of the net. Now, Jake Bartman working it up for the Cold Lake Ice. He gets turned back at the blue line. Denny Quintel keeps it in briefly. It's into the corner. Colton Buckta's got it if he can get it back to the point. Jonah Henderson fires it from the point. It's knocked down by Pryor into the glove. 11:38, 1:09 to go in this power play for the Cold Lake Ice. The penalty to Carson Leggett, 2 minutes for roughing. The Cold Lake Ice, once again, trying to fight through a rather lopsided affair with the Wainwright Bisons. 11:36 to go in this third period. One here, one there might get enough emotion going into game number 3. The Puck chipped into the slot, fired out by the Bisons. Nobody there for the Cold Lake Ice. It's down the ice to Matt Henwood. Henwood leaves it there for his defenseman, Austin Power, up to Jake Bartman. Bartman almost turns it over to Justin McKinley, but it's back on for Power. Power goes to the blue line, tipped across to Kuflick. Kuflick fires the shot into the glove of Pryor. Now Kuflick and Landon Johnson exchange a little bit of stick work, I'd say, in the slot after the shot. 11:06 to go in the third period. 37 seconds in the penalty to Carson Leggett. Maybe it's time for another water ball. Puck won by the Wainwright Bisons. It's around the boards. Austin Power keeps it in for the Cold Lake Ice. Now onto the stick in the slot. All time to shoot. Jake Bartman blocked by Blake Fletcher. Now Austin Power fires the shot. Tip in front. Stephen Kuflick gets it. And the Cold Lake Ice have life. 7-3. Like I said, get one here, get one there. And they get one. 7-3 on the tip by Stephen Kuflick. All right. Well, you gotta believe that helps the Cold Lake Ice feel a little bit better about this night. Matt Henwood out to the blue line to give the high five. And like I said off my pregame, the Cold Lake Ice are doing such a fantastic job this series, throwing men to the front of the net, and they do it right there. And another tip goal on the power play now, fired down by Tegan Pashnik, tipped in by Bray Howitt. The Cold Lake Ice look for this line to give them some buzz. Connor Landry fires the shot in on Austin Pryor. Nice. I don't think Pryor was expecting that shot to come that fast, but he was out there to challenge and made the save anyhow. 7-3 for the Cold Lake or Wainwright Bison. The Cold Lake Ice just answered back. It was 7-2 a brief minute ago. Connor Landry wins that face-off into the corner. It wasn't a win by the Bisons. It was a forced push by the Cold Lake Ice. Now, a chance for Tanner Fleck. He gets around Noah Cook. In on Henwood. He goes around the net, just all kinds of space. He's moving around. He'll go across to his partner, Josh Berg, at the blue line. Berg, the shot, tipped by Mackay, safe. Now, into the corner, Mackay trying to fish it out there. It's back to the point, and Fleck will fire it in. Deflected off of the boot of Noah Cook. Adam Anchuk at the side of the net. He's got Quinn Johnson at the point. Shot and a goal for the Wainwright Bisons. Another one gives them 8 on the night. So 8-3 for the Wainwright Bisons. Well, guys, if you wanted goals, you got them tonight. The highest scoring game of the series, 11 goals combined. The unfortunate part, if you wanted a close game, it's 8-3 for Wainwright. Keep this one going, however. We're going to the media timeout. And big thing is, Austin Pryor has given up 3 goals in 4 games prior to this game. Now in 1 game, 50 minutes through, he's given up 3 in 1. So slowly but surely, the Cold Lake Ice are cracking away at that perfect shield of ice in front of the net that is Austin Pryor. It's 8-3 for the Bisons, mind you, but the Ice lead the shot department 36-35, a narrow margin. A tough night. I'm sure if the Ice can bury 2 more here on Pryor, get 5 on them, I think they'd say a job well done. You're not in trouble until you go home and lose one. As head coach Scott Hood said so famously following game 2 of the first round in Killam last year. You lose one at home, okay, now you're in trouble, you're down 3-0. Bryce Schulteis in the face-off dot against Mitchell Koskis. The buzzer rings, the face-offs go, and Shane Whitney's battling Carson Leggett once again. Whitney and Leggett really starting to get that animosity going between themselves, not so much the teams, but themselves personally on the ice. Curtis McKinley, the shot in, just looking for anything to hit the net now, I guess. And Cole Ackroyd gets bodied off the puck for a brief second. It's back into the Bison's control. Up the boards, Curtis Gullickson now. He'll chip it out and onto the stick of Bryce Schulteis, who goes down to Shane Whitney. Out to challenge is Austin Pryor. And the Bisons have a penalty upcoming. Interference to Cole Ackroyd, who goes right into the box. Not a discussion, not a word until he was in the penalty box. And in an 8-3 game, probably the best call. So for my sake, I really don't want to find out what happens if the Bisons score another 2 goals. I did not prepare the scoreboard to have a 10-goal marker on it. Dawson Adamanchuk versus Jonah Henderson in the face-off dot on this Cold Lake Ice power play. Look for Cold Lake to get the traffic in front once again, right immediately to the net. There goes Stephen Kuflick, the tip in front. Kuflick jamming away at the side of the net, no good. Jonah Henderson gets cross-checked into the corner. Now 2 Cold Lake Ice players work against 2 Wainwright Bisons players. It's a battle. Adamanchuk's there for the Bisons, so's Kuflick and Henderson for the ice. Across to Jake Bartman. Bartman fires it, keeps it in, battles away against Kobe Scott. Now fired down by the Bisons all the way down onto Matt Henwood. Henwood out to play it with 8:49 to go in the 3rd period. It's onto the stick of Colton Buckta, chip back down. Pardon me, I'm trying to understand what's going on in the Sask-Alta playoffs. Scott Thackeray, battle in there. Quinn Johnson. One goes down the ice, it's onto the stick of Jake Bartman, who will go to Austin Power. Power up the ice to Jonah Henderson. Henderson sees Power turn back by a juggle of the puck. Jake Bartman leads the rush on this power play, 50 seconds to go. Across the ice, back on the stick, fanned by Bray Howitt. Now the shot, blocked in front by Quinn Johnson. John Giebel behind the net, he'll go up the ice into the slot. No good for Jake Bartman. And Colton Buckta at the point covering for Bartman, fires it up and out of play. Puck in the Cold Lake Ice zone on this penalty kill. Just reading your guys' comments in the feed, seems like you're guys having a good conversation about the Griffins. John Guy Beauvert fires it across to Denny Cantel. Cantel will go around the boards to Bray Howitt. Howitt up, and he'll go onto the stick of Jean Guy Beauvert, who has Colton Buckta. This combination worked for a goal last time. In game 1, didn't work there. Chandler Klein across the blue line. He'll fire the shot up over top. That one goes through the netting, out of play, hits something, and all the way into the Zamboni entrance. Man, I could go retrieve a puck if I wanted to right now. Game used puck, and no, that doesn't work because the kids are on it. It's a battle in the corner. Kids are battling, and the taller kid comes up with the puck. Go figure. Anyway, that was exciting. Mitch Koskis has the face-off win for the Bisons. Sees it go across to Carson Leggett. Leggett battling along the end wall. I'm actually going to say that right for once. Leggett comes up with the puck now onto the stick. Leggett's taken off. Keegan Pashner. Turned around. Leggett's again on the end boards with that puck. Shane Whitney chips it out, and Shane Whitney's got Mitchell Koskis flat-footed. Shane Whitney in, fires off the pads of Austin Pryor. Didn't really have a lot of time to shoot. Koskis was maybe a quarter step behind him. Dawson Valley getting tied up by Connor Landry. Can't get the puck open, now picked up by Landon Johnson. Johnson will move it out to himself. He's dancing Shane Whitney. Whitney battles him, but he keeps on the puck. This one's coming up on out of play. And 38-35 the shots, 6:18 to go in this 3rd period. 38-35 the shots favor Cold Lake Ice. For you guys watching live right now. Jean-Guy Beauvert loses the face-off to Bryce Woodward. Woodward sees the puck go up and into the corner. Puck onto the stick of Jake Bartman. Evan Feehan battles it free. Bartman with it. Bartman's got two wingers with him. Bartman's cutting into the front of the net. There's a pass across Gullickson. The shot, the save by Austin Pryor. 5:57 to go now in the third period of play. That was a great developing play. Maybe not exactly what the Cold Lake Ice would want out of it, but a solid rip for Curtis Gullickson on Austin Pryor. Pryor's nowhere near ready. They blow the play dead. That's the benefit of having two referees, the four-man system, in the playoffs of the NEAJBHL. They're getting prepped for provincials, which is a big, big prize this year. Shot down by Austin Power, it's on net, and Curtis Gullickson now battling with Josh Berg, exchanges a face rub and a jersey grab, and that's about as much as we've seen all game. I mean, Curtis Whitney and Carson Leggett probably said some very hurtful words to each other. Not much emotion in this one, in an 8-3 game for the Wainwright Bisons. Jean-Guy Beauvert against Tanner Fleck. Tanner Fleck wins it back. It's up to Dallison Adamanchuk, who's smart play, and now the Cold Lake Ice getting a penalty. It's onto the stick of Adamanchuk. Adamanchuk's going to rip it. Shot saved by Henwood. Penalty coming to the Cold Lake Ice. Evan Feehan clearly not impressed with that. Into the box goes Jean-Guy Beauvert. With 5:30, the Wainwright Bisons head back to the power play. Who does that send out for the Cold Lake Ice? How about Stephen Kuflick and Bryce Schulteis up front, Carson Leggett, Chandler Klein, and Tanner Fleck. Toby Scott the shot, or Keenan Scott, pardon me. The shot for the Wainwright Bisons up over top. Now Keenan Scott again gets it going. Curtis McKinley directing traffic at the blue line. It's into the slot. Chandler Klein up over top, fires it, misses the net. Puck played at the blue line across Curtis McKinley. McKinley's waiting out. He'll find Scott. Scott's going to fire the shot. Blocked in front. Tanner Fleck comes up with it. Back to Keenan Scott. Firing the shot. Goal in front there. Carson Leggett might have tipped it, might not have, but Keenan Scott blasted another one through traffic. And it's a 9-3 game for the Wainwright Bisons. 9-3 for the Wainwright Bisons over top of the Cold Lake Ice right now. A tough game for the Cold Lake Ice. It was a 6-2 final, and that felt pretty tough to swallow after that first round series. Now a 6-goal loss as it sits right now, but there is time on the clock to reverse that for sure. And Colton Buckta starts the trend back the other way by winning that face-off. Noah Cook fires it into the zone, and it's chipped back in the neutral ice. Keegan Pashnik's going to carry it up onto the stick of Shane Whitney. Whitney's in on net, fires it, blocked in front, and turned back by Cole Ackroyd. Ackroyd battles Thackeray. Ackroyd still battling. He fires it in front. Headwind freezes the puck. Now Tegan Pashnik's going to talk it over with Cole Ackroyd. Not too long ago, he's given Blake Fletcher a little bit of his mouth too. Face off to the left of Matt Henwood. And they're going to change up the defenseman, and they're going to usher him off, usher him out. Pashnik back on the ice. And we've got 4:35 to go in this third period. Pashnik's going to the box for delay of game. So now, take that Jean-Guy Beauvert penalty off the board. Give Tegan Pashnik a 2-minute minor. And the shot's fired, but Shane Whitney once again with a burst of speed down the other way. He's got Landon Johnson to beat. He kind of does. Shot on net. Austin Pryor able to challenge him enough. The puck goes off paddle and wide. Landon Johnson back the other way. As it stands on the board, it looks like a 5-on-3, but you know it's 5-on-4 by looking at the guys on the ice. Shot on to Matt Henwood. So Tegan Pashnik gets unsportsmanlike. It had to be something out of play because there was no play when Pashnik headed to the box. now Curtis Gullickson against Blake Fletcher in the face-off dot. It's back to Josh Berg across Quinn Johnson. Quinn Johnson again to Josh Berg. Now everybody's seeing power play time for the Bisons. That one goes. Both teams love, absolutely love the traffic in front of the net. Cole Ackroyd, the extra slash on Jake Bartman, trying to get it past him, fired out, and Bray Howitt is going for a skate. It's going to go down, now lays off, and now gives a good jab in the back to Josh Berg. Mitchell Koskis for the Bisons, haven't seen him out too much in this third period, but now he's out there. 3:30 to go. Blake Fletcher blows the tire, but continues to control. Jake Bartman, after it falls off his stick, goes down, and what will we have? A penalty, a slash coming to Cole Ackroyd. So let's even it up at 4-on-4, and the Cold Lake Ice get another chance to either get a 4-on-4 tally or a power play tally in 47 seconds time from now. So it's McKinley and McKinley out there. And who's the other defenseman? How about Carson James? Oh, pardon me, Keenan Scott. Just might as well name off the entire Bisons roster trying to guess the fourth guy out there for them on defense. Now Chandler Klein goes to replace Justin McKinley. Bryce Woodward, the forward up front, also replaced. 3:19 to go. If anyone can use the extra one right here, I think it would be the Cold Lake Ice. Cole Greenwood battling along the near side wall in the neutral zone, gets it down deep with 22 seconds to go of 4-on-4 play late in this third period, a 9-3 game between the Bisons and the Ice. Curtis McKinley straight up the gut. Bryce Woodward can't cut it and stay on side. Matt Henwood onto the stick of Cole Greenwood, who takes a solid check from Chandler Klein way behind the play. Denny Cantel cutting in, fires the shot off of Austin Pryor. Now a second chance opportunity. It was Denny Cantel firing the slapper into the glove of Austin Pryor. It's a grind, that is for sure. 9-3 between the Bisons and the Ice. The Bisons leading. The Ice lead the shot department 42-38. So the shots are really good for the Cold Lake Ice. Goaltender in net for the Wainwright Bisons is also really good.
Hot trick of Bison's birthdays. Wainwright Bisons would like to send birthday greetings to Kate Spencer, Keenan Scott, and Carson Leggett. Happy birthday, boys.
So a former goaltender of the Wainwright Bisons, Cade Spencer, getting a birthday shout out here at the PMM. The puck played behind the end boards. Up to Jake Bartman, who missed it, and now he gave up on the play. Kobe Scott in on goal. Saved by Matt Henwood. Scott knew he had to risk that shot as soon as possible. And that's been that kind of night, I guess, for the Cold Lake Ice. Jake Bartman absolutely gives up a shorthanded chance. He just sees it go by him. He thinks it's going all the way down the ice. Kobe Scott blows entirely by him and gets a beautiful shot on net, but a save nonetheless for Matt Henwood, who has been tested heavily. He's given up 3 goals on 17 shots. Denny Cantel for the Cold Lake Ice behind his own net. Works it up into the neutral, dumps it in. Bryce Schulteis there to give chase against Quinn Johnson. It goes all the way around the boards, bouncing, and it hits the linesman, pardon me. And Noah Cook now retreats it for the Cold Lake Ice. It goes across Shane Whitney, who this time able to battle back. Thought he was going to leave it there, but he battles back and it keeps it away from the stick of a Bison's player. Noah Cook over to Denny Cantel and up the ice. Cantel moves in. Battled there. The Cold Lake Ice cannot set up an attack on the power plays unless it's a tip play in front. Jammed away, Bryce Schulteis. Puck played out once again. Now it's a shorthanded chance. Denny Cantel's caught. Look at this. Cantel's diving. Saved by Ackroyd, but Cantel's going to take the penalty on that one. And they'll give him a slash instead of a penalty shot. So another penalty to the Cold Lake Ice with a minute 14 to go. A hard slash by Denny Cantel. 9-3 the Bisons lead. This one a rough one for the Cold Lake Ice. Played around the boards, out in front, and fired down the ice. We'll finish this game most likely either shorthanded or even strength. Not yet sure. We'll find out if the Bisons put up a 10 marker. Landon Johnson beyond his own net, 55 seconds to go, and looks like the Bisons are going to ready the attack. Up the boards it goes, and it's onto the stick of Justin McKinley. McKinley will work it down. McKinley battled against Kuflick. He's battled out. And Tegan Passionate trying to take the puck off the stick of Cole Ackroyd. Ackroyd's battling it along the end boards. It's now to Koskis. Koskis back to Ackroyd. They play a little bit of pitch and catch along the near or far side corner and wall. Now, Kobe Scott. Scott's looking back to the point. Justin McKinley down to Scott. 17 seconds to go. They're just working the puck, making the Cold Lake Ice tired. There's the shot. Cole Ackroyd in front, but a save by Matt Henwood. 12.9 seconds to play. Cold Lake Ice basically just need to clear this puck out, and the game will be over. Carson Leggett, Blake Fletcher, Josh Berg up at forward. The Bison's giving everybody fair power play time now. Nice of Adam Huxley, the head coach, to do that for his boys in a big game, a big win for the Bisons. 4 seconds to go, a jam shot in front. Justin McKinley across to Landon Johnson. And that will do it. 9-3 Game 2 victory to lead 2-0 in the NEAJBHL second round series for the Wainwright Bisons in 2018. That's a tough pill to swallow for the Cold Lake Ice. 6-2, you thought, hey, that's not their best effort. 9-3, the answer doesn't get better. It's over. Now, as head coach Scott Hood likes to put it, as he put it last year, I'll repeat it one more time before signing off. You're not in trouble till you lose one at home. Pretty simple. That's a good philosophy. We'll head home to Cold Lake tomorrow night, Sunday night at 7 o'clock at Imperial Place at the Energy Center in Cold Lake. We'll catch you there. We'll be live again if you're not going to be able to make it. And of course, if you're looking to contact to find out how you can advertise for tomorrow night's game, get a hold of Valley through the Cold Lake Ice Facebook page. I'm Tyson Olney from the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright. Oh my God, what am I doing? In Wainwright, pardon me. The Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright, Alberta tonight after a 9-3 Bisons win. Saying good night, and we'll catch you tomorrow. One of the 20. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. At MLS, we strive to exceed the expectations of each and every customer. MLS team has painted thousands of homes in their day, but the one we're most excited about painting is the one we're painting today. Your home could be that home. Call us today, 780-594-1381. Royal LePage, Canada's real estate company, serving Cold Lake, Bonnyville, and area. Proudly supporting the Cold Lake Ice. Play hard. FJC Home Improvements for all your renovation needs. From basements and bathrooms, flooring and trim to decks and fences. Call now to book your free quote. 780-594-7229. Local real estate agent for Cold Lake and region, Angela Cook. One-stop shop for everything real estate. Looking for a realtor who is passionate about the market and dedicated to delivering top quality customer service? Call Angela Cook today. Longtime resident to the Cold Lake area, Angela is educated on the latest trends in the market and passionate about growth and development. A proud board member of UDI Cold Lake since 2015. Real estate service built on integrity and confidentiality. Go Ice Go. Why choose MLS Janitorial Services? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We offer custom cleaning based on your needs and follow-up post-inspection to ensure you're satisfied with the workmanship. All of our team members are carefully selected, screened, insured, and bonded. We provide the free estimates and competitive pricing. Whether it's for your home or your office, we will work within your budget. Call us today, 780-594-1381. For over 45 years, we've carried all the best brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. If you need appliances, TV, mattress, or furniture, think of the Brick, saving you more. The Brick Cold Lake franchise are proud supporters of the Cold Lake Junior B Ice. The Brick, saving you more, 4204 50th Street, Cold Lake. To the Cold Lake Ice from your friends at OSM. We think the community is behind us in saying thank you. Thank you for rescuing us all from the endless depths of Netflix, for giving us a reason to get rowdy when it's minus 30, and for an excuse to delay spring cleaning for yet another round of playoffs. We owe you one. You've given our whole community something to cheer about. Go Ice Go! GNC DJ Services is now booking into 2019 and 2020 for your special day. Check them out on Facebook or call 780-545-3441 to find out how they can make your special moment last a lifetime. Lake City Coach offers oil-filled charters for your employees. They will arrive safely and on time, whether you're looking for a one-time or a regular route. Private charters also available. Want to arrive completely relaxed, stress-free, and enjoy the comforts of modern coach travel? Giant windows and spacious, comfortable seats. Sit back and watch a DVD. Call today 780-573-0820. Why choose MLS Painting? Great service and quality workmanship is the first thing you'll experience. At MLS, we strive to exceed the expectations of each and every customer. MLS team has painted thousands of homes in their day, but the one we're most excited about painting is the one we're painting today. Your home could be that home. Call us today, 780-594-1381. Royal LePage, Canada's real estate company, serving Cold Lake, Bonnyville, and area. Proudly supporting the Cold Lake Ice, play hard! FJC Home Improvements for all your renovation needs, from basements and bathrooms, flooring and trim to decks and fences. Call now to book your free quote, 780-594-7229. Local real estate agent for Cold Lake and region, Angela Cook. One-stop shop for everything real estate. Looking for a realtor who is passionate about the market and dedicated to delivering top quality customer service? Call Angela Cook today. Longtime resident to the Cold Lake area, Angela is educated on the latest trends in the market and passionate about growth and development. A proud board member of UDI Cold Lake since 2015. Real estate service built on integrity and confidentiality. Go Ice Go! Why choose